keep up. It's golf.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break presented by Ron Ayers Motorsports Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville. ECU head football coach Blake Harrell addressed the media during a press conference earlier today and talked about what he's looking for in a new defensive coordinator.
You got to make sure you get the right person. That's the most important thing. The guy that's going to be fit within our staff, fit within our players, our locker room, and help us grow as a program. That's the most important.
We'll have complete coverage of the press conference coming up on Pirate Radio Live this afternoon at 3 o'clock. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown and Wood. The Brown and Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown and Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shaq-a-Roni.
Bust it.
We created Shaq-a-Roni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shaq-a-Roni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Ahoy there, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express, your local tire and wheel shop in Greenville, offering affordable, easy payment options for easy ownership, savvy? Our customers love our treasure of tires and wheels, easy payment options, and customer care package, too. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
All right, so a few things, and I do have time for your telephone call still yet. 1-800-636-8686. Todd Archer on the X. And the Cowboys fear the worst, and unfortunately, they received the worst. DeMarvion Overshown, quote, this is a post. DeMarvion Overshown tore the ACL, MCL, and PCL in his right knee and is scheduled to have surgery this week. Per multiple sources, significant recovery time will be needed. That is horrific. So again, we were talking about a guy who tore his ACL before his rookie season, missed his entire rookie season, made it all the way back, was having an incredible year this year. I mean, this dude is awesome. Made it all the way back. And then yesterday, fearing the worst, exploded his right knee. And they're saying surgery is scheduled for this week. Significant recovery time will be needed. When was the last time you heard that? Like, never mind, no timetable, significant recovery time. This was Micah's reaction last night. He was understandably shook up in talking about his young teammate.
Dog, I cried. It's like my little bro. Like, he don't deserve that either. He really don't. So, just to understand what he's going to have to go through and to be there for him physically, mentally is just so challenging because he's so talented. The year he was having, I mean, dog, I really just don't think that's fair either.
See, the thing about that is I started the show off and I was mocking the Cowboys. I'm not taking that back. Man, the way they lost that game was unbelievable. It was the most Cowboy thing ever. That right there, though, is not funny at all. In fact, at Rap Sheet on X posted, as owner Jerry Jones noted, there is real uncertainty about if Overshown can return for 2025. Thus, Jones mentioned the 2026 season as a target for his return. As devastating a knee injury as one can imagine, with full reconstruction coming. So again, he already missed his entire rookie year with the torn ACL, was having an amazing year this year, and now there's already speculation that he'll miss all of next season, and they're targeting 2026 for his return. Man, that is such terrible news. Jamie in Green Bay, quote, there is no failure in slab packs.
There's no failure in sports.
Sign Giannis. Well played, Jamie.
In sports.
Very well played. All right, we go to the phones. 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to Charleston. Miles. Good to have you, Miles. What's going on?
Afternoon, Rum. How are you today, buddy?
Great. How about you, dude?
Oh, doing real well today. It's like 70 degrees in December, so can't argue with that here in Charleston. So interesting that the University of Noted Cheaters is going after America's #1 noted cheater. Just another long line in a series of disgusting and abhorrent acts. If you ask me, Jim, I think that it would be a real short-term play for a university that thinks in a short-term manner. I think that hiring someone maybe younger with a little more future in them would be a much better idea. War anyone other than Carolina, Rum. I'm out, buddy.
Hey, go ahead and rack him. Extremely solid use of the word abhorrent. Miles in Charleston, not a UNC fan, nor a Hood fan, because he accused them both of being cheaters. I mean, there's something to it, right? 1-800-636-8686. He said, no, anybody but Hood. They'd be better off hiring somebody younger who's not so short-term. I don't know. Mack Brown came back, gave them an immediate boost. It worked until they felt that it didn't work. And look, if you're going to move on from Mack Brown, go ahead and move on from Mack Brown, but handle that better than you did. They did not handle that well at all. I'm going to stand. I hear what he said, Miles. I'm going to stand by what I said. Find me one other hire not named Dion that's going to bring the kind of buzz to that campus and that program that Bill Belichick would bring. Miles hates UNC and hates Bill Belichick. I stand by what I said earlier in the program, though. Find me somebody not named Coach Prime that's going to bring that kind of buzz and attention to that particular program. Again, we're not only just talking about the GOAT going to the college ranks for the first time ever, which is really hard to imagine. A 72-year-old Bill Belichick has never coached college football, but he's going to now. And not only is he thinking about doing that allegedly, we're not talking about him going to the SEC. We're not talking about him going to the Big Ten. We're talking about him going to the ACC and to a mid-tier program in the ACC. And you're going to tell me that's a bad idea. Why? Because he won't be there very long? Because there might be some nepotism clause? A couple of thoughts. The way college football is set up right now, with the portal and with NIL, we have seen programs change dramatically, quickly. So never mind a shot in the arm. That guy might be able to step on campus with that alleged book he has that has everything in it and flip that thing fast. If guys want to come, and again, different kind of academic institution, but if they want to go to the NFL, what better way to get to the NFL than through Bill Belichick? I just don't think. I think that he could do better. Some of you are saying, yeah, right? Well, so could UNC. Maybe, sort of, depending on who we're talking about. If you can get some super high pedigree, young, hard-charging guy that wants that job, that wants to be there, maybe. But he's Bill Belichick. You're North Carolina. If you could convince that guy to take that job without having to guarantee the face licker succeeds him, you look at that. Or maybe you fall in love with the face licker. Do you need parts now? O'ReillyAuto.com can help. Whether you choose in-store pickup, same-day home delivery, or next-day home shipping, you can get more parts.
I'm Greg. I'm 68 years old. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, majored in business administration. I do motivational speaking in addition to substitute teaching. Part of the reason for my motivational speaking is I kind of feel like I have a calling or giving back to the younger generation. You know, the golden rule is do unto others, you'd have them do unto you. My wife, Wanda, is a senior flight attendant. She's been flying for over 30 years. We do laugh quite a bit. I think most adults will start realizing that they don't recall things as quickly as they used to, or they don't remember things as vividly as they once did. I've been taking Prevagen for about 3 years now. People say to me periodically, man, you got a memory like an elephant. It's really, really helped me tremendously.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Greg Fraley is a paid testimonialist and real Prevagen user, based on a clinical study of subgroups of individuals who were cognitively normal or mildly impaired. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
The holiday season is a special time of year, one that is meant to be spent with family, friends, and loved ones, offering a heart filled with gratitude, joy, and hope. Pitt County Schools is thankful for a community that inspires our students by providing growth opportunities and investing in our teachers and staff with continued support. The arrival of a new year also presents a fresh beginning. So if you're interested in creating a rewarding future by becoming engaged with an award-winning school system that is centered around educational and leadership advantages, we are hiring. Pitt County Schools encourages you to become a part of our team to help ensure success for the posterity of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and one community. Education, the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
Pirate fans, your East Carolina football team is bowling again. New head coach Blake Harrell leads the charge as the Pirates take on in-state rival North Carolina State in the Military Bowl Saturday, December 28th in Annapolis, Maryland. Priority matters, so Pirate Club members get your tickets by going to ECUPirates.com or by calling 1-800-DIAL-ECU. Kickoff between the Pirates and the Pack is set for 5:45. Get your tickets today.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Well, I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, John. Don't give me that homer. You know, no.
Hey!
If I keep him any longer, I might get the gangrene.
My God!
Sports are great.
Man, do I love sports.
Man, do I love sports.
In my neighborhood, clip means something else.
It was a two-question question. I am football man!
No, it sounds like you're questioning me, and I'm telling you right now, it's the best pizza I've ever had!
I guess I'm going to go home and blow some smoke. I'm going to go log online and talk a bunch of crap.
You know what? We're good.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1. In Washington, we're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can check us out live on Facebook Live and YouTube. We're at Pirate Radio TV. Got a ton of goodies there for you, including this show, The Brian Bailey Show with Blake Harrell and Ruffin McNeil from yesterday. The Danny Beal Show, The Holt Naylor Show, The Greg Hudson Show. All there for you at Pirate Radio TV. We've got Shirley Rhodes here. Brett is here.
Meet the Mets.
How about
Let's come out and meet the Mets.
Juan Soto signs and Brett shows up for work?
Isn't that weird?
No shocker there. We got DB, Danny Beal. Hey, Danny.
What's going on?
Hey, man. And left side.
Strong side.
Chandler Honeycutt's here. Hey, Chandler.
Hey, Clipper. Happy Tuesday to you.
Same to you. We've got an interview with Mack McCarthy coming up. And, boy, it sounds great.
It did. It doesn't sound much better than that.
But I like how we're doing these videos now. You and
I like it where, especially when, because the interns are so good at editing them and stuff and posting them, that it gives a visual, especially if you're watching on the YouTube, which everybody does.
In fact, we did it yesterday with Brian Bailey and Brian Meadle. So I'm looking forward to how it looks with Coach Mack.
Coach Mack's always a great time, though. He always has a lot of great hand gestures and really emphasizes what he says. So
and
it's good to see.
Another thing, too, is that Coach Mack doesn't live here anymore, so he's not in studio.
And
so
you
we
don't
don't see him in person, but we're able to see him on these videos.
You don't get to see him very often. I am very much looking forward to it. I can't wait to watch on the YouTube.
I'm flying solo, but I think I got it figured out. You got me?
I hope so. I
like your shirt.
Wait.
Is that from the video?
Are we going to air the video, though?
What? What's wrong?
Why is Shirley saying no?
I messed up the video.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's no video. There is video.
What do you mean there's no video?
It's video.
Solo, but I think I got it figured out.
Okay, I don't. I didn't have it figured out.
What do you mean?
I have video of a wall.
And a clock.
There's a clock. Which, that's very important to know what time it is, how much time is passing by.
Chandler, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'd rather look at Coach Mack than the clock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
That's nuts.
There's no video, but there is audio of our conversation.
And that's all that matters.
You suck.
I know. Danny's killing me.
All you had to do is
You are terrible.
All you had to do was shoot me a text. You thought you put your big boy pants on this morning and thought you could do it yourself.
Hey, I'm wearing shorts again. When I put these shorts on, I feel like I'm invincible.
I walked in and y'all were showing the video, and I heard you guys talking, but I just saw the wall and that clock, and I said, something strange here.
Shut up, Wes.
There's something strange here.
All right, we got a great interview.
Man, I'm a moron.
All right.
I'm the idiot.
That's my inner dialogue right now. Great interview. All right, Joey. An interview with Coach Mack coming up later on. Audio only. It's fantastic. Mully Man will join us. Bryce Williams will join us.
Dang.
We got fresh Blake Harrell comments. And he was shooting from the hip today. He's an honest man.
He had a lot to say about the portal.
He did.
Coaching changes.
In fact, I kind of want to start there. Shirley, can we get a Blake Harrell cut 3 where he talked about guys entering the portal?
I would say hurt, disappointed would probably be the words. It doesn't surprise me. I think the more and more, and I was just talking to Big Tay going out on the field, and we were talking about the portal world, and we were talking about revenue sharing, and we're talking about different things that's going to happen in the future. And I could see when I was talking about revenue sharing today with the seniors, they're like, oh, where's my revenue share, Well, where's mine? And I was like, well, the thing about it, Tay, is like guys 5 years ago, the NIL wasn't really real. The transfer portal wasn't real. And Big Tay said it, and I think he's right. We may never see, like, the age of guys staying somewhere and being loyal for 5 years and playing somewhere for 5 years. I don't know that that's going to be the norm anymore. The guy coming 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, may be more of the norm than a guy staying, 5 years like many of our seniors have and 6 years like some of them have. So I think it's going to go back and forth, and we just got to get used to it, adjust to it. For decades we've been seeing coaches do it. So, now we're seeing players do it. Not necessarily like it. You want to keep your roster intact. What's really upsetting is the windows still. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I understand we got to have transfer portal windows to get ready in preparation for the spring semester, but we're going to play a postseason game in the middle of a transfer portal window and free agency window. The NFL wouldn't have free agency in the middle of the playoff run. Like, what are we doing there? And I don't have an answer for that, but it's just kind of my, gripe and complain right now about the timing of it. If we're going to make this thing revenue sharing. We're going to make it a business entertainment, which it's really become. Let's kind of figure out how not to affect bowl games. Let's figure out how not to affect postseason play and do what's right. But at the same time, they are student athletes, so we got to make sure we're doing right for the students. So there's a lot of things that are above my pay grade to figure out. And the crazy thing about all that is we don't sit on anything and say, hey, let's let this go ride 2 or 3 years. Let's let this window or this rule adjustment or this change go for 2 or 3 years and see what we do and don't like about it and pros or cons. We make it through 6 months and we're ready to make a new rule change. And I say we, I mean, it's coaches, it's everybody in that association that's doing those things and making those adjustments, and rules committee that's figuring those things out. It just seems like we'd let it go for a couple of years to figure out what's best, for student athletes, for the game, and college football in general. So, and we're not the only team dealing with it. Every coach I talked to last night across the country is dealing with it, and there's, and it's all levels. And there's very, very few teams in this country. Probably the playoff teams aren't dealing with it as much because they're playing for a national championship right now. But I think the bowl teams and everybody else across the country, they are going through it.
All right, Chandler, we are now done with the regular season outside of Army Navy, and we're getting back into off-season college football talk already. The stuff we hate. Portal, NIL, realignment. Like, when the games are going on, it's so good.
We don't care.
When this stuff's going on, it's so annoying.
When the games stop, then you have to fill the time with talking about the things you don't want to talk about, and that's...
I have so much fatigue for all this talk.
NIL,
I don't care anymore.
transfer portal, and then, realignment's going to be something we'll talk about in the next month or two. But, Coach Harrell said there that he thinks it's going to become the norm. It already is the norm with transfer portal.
Norm.
Yeah, norm. As soon as the regular season ends. And
Norm walks in.
Norm walks in, and you say norm. And the transfer portal launched in 2018. And I feel like by the very first year, we already saw what was going to start happening. And we're in 2024 now. It is the norm. And it has been the norm for a few years now. And it's going to get even worse. When it comes to the window, and I said this yesterday, when it comes to the window for transfer portal, and he makes a good point, like you wouldn't have free agency in the middle of the playoffs, but does that stop players from, if you move the transfer portal window past the playoffs or, past bowl games, is that going to stop players from opting out of bowl games?
No, but
I don't think so.
No, but it's still, it is more logical than having it in the month between you're preparing for, like Kiffin said it earlier today. He was talking about how the calendar is so screwed up because of the fact that the transfer window opens after the regular season ends, but people still play bowl games for a month after that. Like, we don't play till the last week in December? So it's like, we have to deal with not only like recognizing players leaving and deciding to leave, but we got to be active and bring them in, or else we're going to get left behind. So it's like you're also juggling, and it just sucks as a coach. You're juggling preparing for a bowl game, winning, making it a successful season in hindsight, while also preparing for the next season. Like Harrell, I know we were talking about maybe last week that he had comments about how, he's got to prepare for 2025. It's every coach is saying that, how he has to be realistic and look ahead, because if he doesn't, he's going to get left behind. The program is.
Yeah, you make up the numbers with guys leaving in the following year, but the guys that leave right away, they're gone. The portal guys you bring in, they aren't playing right away, so you're down numbers. And the cool thing is you're going to have some guys that redshirted that can play in this game. Guys that maybe haven't got a shot will be playing their tail off in this game.
And then and this will be the first time that he has to deal with this as a head coach. You really get two separate portal eras. So you have it where players come in January, they play in the spring, they play in the spring game, and then you're going to see another a wave of portal entries and people coming into the portal and then coming to East Carolina.
Yeah.
We saw it last year with Omega Blake. We get Omega Blake from South Carolina. He comes the whole spring. Boom. Then there's another wave, and not just Omega Blake.
2 years ago, Winstead, right? Wasn't he? Or however long
we added him in what?
Way after spring. Right?
Spring.
Yeah. So you can.
It was like July.
You can hit a home run there too. I want to get Danny's thoughts on this cut 4, where he talked about maybe some of the ways to fix the transfer rules.
let's sign contracts. Coaches earn the contracts. And if we're going to have revenue sharing, we're going to have NIL, and we're going to have collectives. Let's go contracts. And hey, if a coach or in the business world you break your contract, you owe money back, or you have something binding. So I think that's got to come. I don't think some of that's going to be pay for play, and I know we don't have pay for play, but essentially we do. And there's a lot of things. I mean, I just try to figure them out as quick as I can, figure out ways to give the Pirates advantages to go win football games and build our roster, and we got to go from there. And that's what we got to deal with. Unfortunately, they won't let me make the rules right now.
It's funny. Do you want to comment on that?
I was going to say, I feel like that is the most common sense thing to do, because I feel like if you're dealing with the amount of money that NIL is bringing in for schools across the country, I feel like you have to have some sort of contract. You have to sign some sort of piece of paper saying, hey, this is the amount of time you have, this is the amount of money you have. And like Blake Harrell said, if you breach this contract, we have that money back.
Are you talking about NIL? Or what are we talking about right now?
NIL.
Okay.
Well, and transfer rules.
Right. Because NIL is separate, and I feel like those probably are year-to-year deals.
Yeah, I'm talking more of them two together, if that makes sense. But no, definitely when it comes to transfers, but the big schools like Alabama, SEC, Big Ten, they're not going to allow this because it's going to interfere with the way they want to play this game, which is how they're playing it right now.
On the flip side of it, though, it also holds the athletic departments accountable, and you won't see another situation like that happen at UNLV this year where a dude said that he was supposed to get X amount of money, and the athletic department said he didn't, and then he just left. It is in writing, hey, this is what we're offering, this is what you're accepting, whether you want to put a transfer opt-out clause or I don't know, something like that, to where hey, if you want to transfer, you can, kind of thing. Or if it's it gets tricky because it's no, I don't, if as that athlete, I would never sign a contract to where it's 4 years and you have to stay no matter what. I'm not doing that. I don't care how much money you give me, because if I don't get a fair shot to play, why would I do that, right? Yeah. So it gets tricky with contracts just because it has to be. But then again, there's going to be the schools like you just said where they're just going to boatloads and boatloads and boatloads of money, where it's just it doesn't matter what the contract says, they're just going to take the money.
I heard somebody talking about a past ECU coach who's no longer here, and it wasn't the sport of football, but they were something to the effect of, yeah, you tell the guy we're going to give him so-and-so money. I don't know if we are or not, but if we don't, we'll just find the next guy.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah.
So, that sounds pretty,
well, it's one of those, it's literally just, we'll figure it out.
We started at UNLV this year.
That's why I brought it up. So it's all crooked and gross and messy.
And if you do have the contracts where you have to pay your money back,
right?
You say, hey, look, player A, you breach this contract, you got to give us this amount of money. If player A is getting X amount of money at the next school, then he'll say, all right, I'm getting this amount of money. I'm willing to pay this buyout, and then take
it's like a fine or something.
Yeah.
Robert says, with high school players being passed over for transfers, we should be more aggressive with 4 stars, offering them 1 to 2 years of high reps to raise their profiles and move on. I saw a thread on Hoist the Colors that said we should no longer recruit high school at all. We should only go portal. So that it's kind of funny that 2 different options there.
Well, the crazy thing that I heard from just, I guess, the grapevine, they're starting to, in the big states like Texas, Georgia, Florida, California, they're starting to pay high school athletes are getting NIL deals, and it's what are we turning this into?
Yeah.
This is just turning into professional sports top. What are you going to start paying the Monet Davises of Little League Baseball too? I don't understand what I don't know. I hate what it's turned into. What I wish is that they had kept you have to sit out here if you transfer rule.
I'm going to ask what Robert asked. He said, are we considered AA or AAA for right now for Power 5 schools?
I don't know.
the leap pad, you know what I'm talking about? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like the minor league system in baseball.
So we play, they play well here and then they go to a Power 5?
Yeah.
AA.
Which, hey, there's some good. I've seen players go from AA to the pros. It happens.
That's the way you want to look at it, sure.
Let's take a break. When we return, Mack McCarthy joins us. Awesome audio interview on the way. We got to open up the treasure chest at least twice today. Thinking about 3 times, but that definitely twice.
I think the people have earned it because you screwed up the video.
Jarrett, do you remember I said I wanted to do it? Hey, Jarrett, what's up? I want to do a segment on things that annoy me, things I'm getting tired of. Here we go, Jim. Perfect example. Christmas music, like in commercials that have a hip hop beat
dubstep. Yeah,
I'm so sick of those. Just play the yeah, gay apparel.
Merry Christmas. Santa Claus coming down the chimney.
Chandler, you got something?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I want to give a announcement about an event coming up tomorrow from 5:30 to 7:30. QC Kinetics Partners will host a fundraising event for Joy's Soup Kitchen and Community Center featuring ECU football legend David Garrard this Wednesday from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. During the event, fans will have the opportunity to meet David Garrard, get autographs, and take photos. In return, QC Kinetics is requesting donations to support the Joy Soup Kitchen and Community Center. Donations of $250 or greater will receive a free introductory plasma treatment from QC Kinetic, which is a $1,000 value. Once again, the event details Wednesday, December 11th, which is tomorrow, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., and it is at QC Kinetics, which is located at 1103B Corporate Drive right here in Greenville. Go check it out. Go and support a great cause and meet a Pirate legend in David Garrard.
Good read, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Back after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
How much America's in a can of Four Loko USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie picks, bald eagle biceps, fists of four-wheel drive, and legs made of drones. Then add even more America. More America. Tastes like freedom.
You know, texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
It's bow time. 'Tis the season for food and family, but thanks to Bojangles, you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen when loved ones come home for the holidays. Set down the spatula and put away the mixing bowls because this holiday season, Bojangles is ready to help you celebrate with all your family favorites like Chicken Supreme, Cajun Filet Biscuits, or a big bow box of hand-breaded chicken, scratch-made biscuits, and fixins for the whole family. We'll make the food so you can focus on making memories. Head to Bojangles and gift yourself a taste of home. It's bow time.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, this is State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer right here in Greenville. We can switch your auto and home insurance so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Timothy Sawyer State Farm, it's easy to switch and save. Just give us a call, 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, neighbor, State Farm is
Bring
there.
your favorite styles home for the holidays from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Make your home holiday ready. We have just what you need to spruce things up and add some sparkle this season. Surround yourself in comfort and style with holiday savings store-wide on Bassett, Lazy Boy, Serta, and more. Save up to 70% off closeouts, plus 6 months special financing. Gift yourself the perfect home this holiday season during Bostic Sugg Furniture's Home for the Holidays.
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick or order online today. Now open at 112 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Chicken Salad Chick.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in eastern North Carolina since 1937. You can shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon Speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include Chick-fil-A, State Farm, AT&T, the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or mark at pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
All right, earlier today, talked with Coach Mack McCarthy. We talked a little bit of Pirates, a lot of playoffs, and more. Let's hear that interview right now. Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Coach Mack McCarthy, with a whole lot going on. Coach Mack, good to see you. Looking good with the Pirate Radio swag there.
Hey, some generous folks there at Pirate Radio, and I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mac, Blake Harrell, can you get up with Coach Harrell and give him some advice on how to beat NC State? Because that will be the opponent in the Military Bowl. How about the Pirates and the Pack going at it?
You got to love that matchup if you're a Pirate fan, in my opinion. I listened to a little bit of Brian and Brian yesterday talking about all the conspiracy theories about them not wanting to play, and there's probably some truth in some of that, but I don't know if it was as in-depth as it sounded, but yeah, hey, if I'm a Pirate fan, I'm happy. You can't get them to play all the time during the regular season, which should be at least every other year or so. But hey, you get them in a bowl game, I would think the Pirates would be very excited about that. And of course, the thing right now that everybody is going through is all this portal stuff. So I don't know how Vegas will set any lines for any of these bowl games with the rosters in flux as much as they are everywhere.
Talked about that with Corey Smith from Pack Pride yesterday, that State is a favorite, and we got to see who's going to be playing for them. How much do they care or want this game? Once you hit the field, everybody wants it, but I think the want to factor is important when you're trying to pick these bowl games as well. Mac, a drivable trip for East Carolina fans, so that is a good thing. Folks are excited about that. Drivable trip for you if you want to go see your Hokies play. Are you going to the Duke's Mayo Bowl? Does that work out for your schedule?
I don't know if it does or not. The want to thing that you mentioned, I think that's a big deal. And I can't imagine that there's that much want to on the other side of the Military Bowl. But yeah, I think the whole thing sets up good for East Carolina. You got somebody that you want to play, somebody the kids will be excited about playing against. The fan base will be excited about playing against them, and it's a place they've been before, they're familiar with, and I think a lot of positives for the Pirates. The Hokies, I'm not sure. They'll turn out. They'll have a bunch of folks go to Charlotte, and they have a bunch of people in that neck of the woods anyway. But I don't know that Minnesota's an exciting opponent, and again, I don't know how the portal is affecting either one of these teams at this point in time. But between now and bowl game time, I imagine these rosters will be completely different. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and you've got guys now that, and I think Blake Harrell alluded to this with the red shirt rule, where you can play in 4 games. Guys that have been on the bench all year, you might see a lot of new faces, new names you don't know in a lot of these bowl games. So,
and on that same point, Clip, don't let me interrupt you, but I'm going to anyway. But Arizona State had an interesting situation. You all probably talked about this. They have a bunch of guys that want to get in the portal, even though they're in the playoffs. And Coach Dillingham kind of embraced it and said, "Listen, you helped us get here. Help us finish the journey, and then we'll help you do whatever is best for you." A lot of coaches would not do that. A lot of coaches say, "Hey, if you're not with us, you're against us. Get on out of here." But I thought that was a unique approach, and maybe a way to look at this thing that coaches haven't in the past, but might going forward embrace this idea.
A whole new world. I think it's easier to embrace that if you're in the playoff more so than if you're in the Military Bowl. You know what I mean? So,
well, it might be, but Virginia Tech last year played in the Military Bowl and in a driving rainstorm, and they had some of that. They had some guys that played in the Military Bowl and then still went somewhere else in the portal. So, it's possible at all levels. But you're right; it's certainly a whole different deal when you're playing for a potential national championship.
I asked Brian, and I think it's, well, at least in my perspective, a pretty easy poll question to answer. ECU opens up with NC State next year. Would you rather win the bowl game or the season opener next year if you could only pick one? My answer 100 times out of 100 would be the season opener. But Bailey Mueller said it was a valid question because there was a time where bowl games were very important. But Mack, over the years, how much have you personally, has your interest waned, or do you think the bowl games have less importance now than they did 30, 40 years ago?
Yeah, they certainly have less importance, and that's kind of sad. And they talk about, well, it is a different time. It's a different age. You and I were skinny at one time too, but that doesn't have anything to do with today. But I think it is less important. But there's not a question. 100%, you're right about the first game next year is way more important than this bowl game.
Mack, we can sit back here and gripe if we want to. You got any beef with the playoff committee, or did you like how they handled things?
I don't really have a gripe with them. There's some things that are not right about the system. They were kind of locked into a lot of the decisions that they made.
Yeah.
That they were kind of handcuffed. Now, if it had been, we're going to reseed and we're trying to get the top 12 teams, if they had a different, mandate, it might have looked different, and certainly we would have a lot of arguments. But I don't know that you can really argue about this or that. I will say it's interesting that Oregon, clearly the number one team, the only unbeaten team, I don't know that they have the best path maybe to the championship. And then I don't know how they should have handled the quarterback injury with Georgia after what they did to Florida State last year. And of course, it's a whole different deal. It was 4 teams versus 12, and Georgia was sort of locked into the 2 seed by being the number 2 ranked conference champion. So they didn't have a lot of flexibility, but You wonder how the people that were on that committee last year and the committee this year looked at that situation, because it sure didn't look like Carson Beck would be playing for Georgia.
Mac, again, your thoughts on this. I'll just ask you yes or no questions. When they revamp the playoff, and maybe they don't revamp it, maybe they keep it as it is, but when they come out with the new format 2 years from now, do you think they'll still have the highest ranked conference champions getting buys?
No.
Okay.
I think the highest ranked conference champions will get in, but I don't think they'll get by. So, it's first of all, it's hard to explain to people that don't keep up with it.
It really is.
And then when you're trying to explain it, and they're all confused about rankings versus seeding for the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, and to be honest, it's not really fair. You don't do that in basketball. Conference champions get in. But then they're subject to seeding like everybody else, and I think that's the way it'll end up with football. Not this season, not next season, but the year after that, you're going to see seeding.
And in that new, the updated format, will a G5 school get an automatic invite the way this one is set up?
I think they still will. I think they still will.
I like to hear that, Mac. That makes me somewhat excited about the future of this thing. Mac McCarthy joining us. One of the best tweets I saw last week was, so Boise State will either be the 3 seed and get a bye or not be in at all. And that kind of tells you there's a problem there. If they're good enough to be a 3 and get a bye, they're good enough to be in. Or if they're not good enough to be in, how the hell are they getting a 3 and a bye? So, yeah, gotta figure it out. All right, while we're talking about the bowls, 40 bowls in 14 days is brought to you by Tub Thumpers. Tub Thumpers Beverage House, located 623 Red Banks Road in Arlington Village, your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. It's your place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Tub Thumpers, where your favorite drink is waiting, and that is... Go by there, pick up whatever you prefer, and go enjoy some of these bowl games. So, Mac, we're just picking winners. Don't worry about a spread or anything. Don't worry about who's playing or who's in or who's out. Hey, maybe you have a connection to one of these schools, or maybe you hate one of these schools. You coached against both of them. It's the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl, 3:30 ESPN, Friday, December 20th. An old, very old SEC matchup, Florida versus Tulane. So we saw Tulane win one of these, a big bowl game against USC a couple years ago. Tulane was looking at potentially a playoff, but they lost to Memphis. Then Army smokes them in the championship. So they kind of finished the season limping, whereas Florida ended on an uptick. Remember, Mac, all those months ago, we were talking about Florida's brutal schedule down the stretch. They actually played their best football in that part of their schedule, right?
Well, they played well, and then they had some help with some opponents that weren't as good as we anticipated, like Florida State being the most prime example. But yeah, Florida finished strong. Tulane did not finish strong. Tulane will be more excited about the bowl game in some ways, but I think Florida will be excited about being in this bowl game and finishing what they got going down the stretch. I like Florida a whole lot in this game.
You said on your other show you will not be picking bowl games, only the playoffs, right? So,
right.
Are you in any kind of bowl pools or anything? Are you?
I'm not, but I need to be in one.
Are you? You
Meador
opted
and I'd have some head to heads in NASCAR and other stuff. We might have to get in a bowl thing.
If Coach Mack's opting out of bowl pools, you know that college football's a mess. So we gotta get you one. I hadn't really thought about this, Mack. I'll bring it up with you. I haven't looked at the dates and who's playing when as far as the playoff goes. So what is it? 1 game Friday and 3 on Saturday? Is that the setup for this?
It seems like that was.
What do you think about Indiana Notre Dame being the standalone game on Friday? And then Saturday you got SMU, Penn State, Clemson, Texas, Tennessee, Ohio State, triple header there.
Yeah, that the standalone game is a little bit strange. But I don't know how else you would do it. It's an extra day for those teams, I guess. But in terms of the next week, I don't know if that has any impact at all. But yeah, in-state game, randomly it ended up like that. First game that hasn't been televised in Notre Dame Stadium by NBC in more than a couple decades.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's an unusual deal. But yeah, Indiana, it's a great story, and we love it for Jamie. But I think they may have, I think they may have come to the end of that Cinderella run. But hey, who knows? Northern Illinois did it, so why not Indiana?
Jamie will appreciate that shout out, Coach Mack. I know that. And is Charles Barkley going to be on the call? SMU Penn State on TNT? Is that
I have not heard that, but
is that
that would
Ernie
be
and
hilarious.
Shaq and Chuck? Some college football playoff games on TNT. Both SMU Penn State and Clemson and Texas will be on TNT, and then in the nightcap, I guess the biggest matchup, Tennessee Ohio State. Which one of these games is going to be the closest, Coach Mack? Is it Tennessee Ohio State, or do you think SMU Penn State Clemson Texas could be a tight one?
Speaking of closest, before I answer your question, we got close championship games because we did away with divisions. Thank goodness we did away with divisions and
Good call.
had some great games. Tennessee, Ohio State is kind of sexy. SMU, Penn State, that the weather in that one is going to be really interesting. And what's the other one? Texas and
Clemson.
Clemson, may have overachieved here at the end, but I'm most interested in seeing Tennessee and Ohio State.
Yeah, and what about Ohio State? They have a chance to right a lot of wrongs here, and a lot of groaning, I'm sure, in Buckeye Nation the last couple of weeks as they had to watch the Big Ten championship rather than participate in it. They still get in the playoff. They get a home game. I can't remember who I was listening to. They said that it might have been better for Ohio State to be on the road instead of hearing all the boos when they go 3 and out for the first time or something. They're going to be all over Ryan Day. It might have been Herbie talking, the former Buckeye, who said that.
Well, Herbie will say whatever's convenient.
Oh, okay. All right. Claws in.
I mean, last year when Florida State lost their quarterback, that they weren't the same team. They didn't deserve it. And now it's a whole different deal with Georgia.
What's more likely, Mac, that the loss to Michigan wakes up Ohio State, re-energizes them, they make a run to the championship, or it lingers with them and they lose to Tennessee?
I'm going with the former. I think they'll be ready to play. They really have a lot of egg on their face, and they can get it off. They've got a do-over. You don't get a mulligan in football very often. They got one. Clemson got one. They blew the game against South Carolina, losing the lead late. Couldn't overcome that, and still got in the playoffs by coming back and winning the championship game 9 times out of 9 for Dabo. But I think Ohio State getting a do-over, getting a mulligan, I think they come through at least in that first round for sure.
Whose path would you rather have, Mac? Penn State, who gets a home game against SMU and then a game potentially against Boise State, or Texas, who gets a home game against Clemson and a date with Arizona State?
Texas is going to the finals. Even though I don't know how good they are, they're pretty darn good defensively, and they can be good offensively. But it is all set up for Texas to go back to the finals.
All right, Mac McCarthy, we'll have more time to break this down because we got a little ways to go before we get to these playoff games. This is interesting, Mac, as a scholar, a college football scholar like yourself. Actually, Jarrett brought this up. I'll give him credit. He said, are there usually other games on during Army-Navy weekend? And I said, you know what? I don't think there are, but you've got the Celebration Bowl and another bowl game, the Veterans Bowl, coming up this Saturday. So It's kind of staggered. Celebration Bowl at noon, Army Navy in the afternoon, and then South Alabama, Western Michigan Saturday night. That's new, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they've been a standalone game, but I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
And this is one of the biggest Army Navy games in a while, or at least should be one of the best with the seasons they've had, especially Army, of course.
They've had good seasons, but Army just finished so good. The dominant offensive line and defense probably a little bit underrated. I don't know if Coach Monken getting it mentioned for all these games will be enough of a distraction, but sure looks like I'm a Navy guy. My dad was in the Navy. Father-in-law was in the Navy. Always pulled for the Navy since the days of Roger Staubach and Joe Bellino. And but no, I think Army's going to be. I think they'll be equal to the task.
You ever been to a Army Navy game?
I have not, and I absolutely would love to go. Although they usually play in cold weather, they need to play back in Tampa or San Diego or somewhere.
Mack McCarthy joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Coach Mack, I feel like 30 years ago, if last week happened, it'd be a bigger deal. The SEC hammering the ACC in basketball. If it was 40 or 50 years ago, you'd have been coaching in it, I guess. I got to do the math there. But now with the realignment and new teams every year and everything, it seems like nothing is as big as a deal as it was. Maybe it's because I'm an old curmudgeon now. But do you take anything away from that? I know Duke got a big win over Auburn, but other than that, SEC had their way with the ACC in basketball.
Yeah, they did, and they even had a little slight edge in women on the women's side too. I had a women's game, an opening conference game, UVA and Boston College on Sunday, and then I was at the Carolina beating Kentucky on the women's side. I was at that game last Thursday, but yeah, only a couple wins for the men, and a few more for the women. But yeah, money matters. That's my takeaway.
Okay, money matters. Money matters. Does the money matter to Bill Belichick? So we're following this story. We're recording this interview at 2:21 p.m. We'll see what happens by the time we air this interview. But I've been told by two birdies over the weekend that about the Bill Belichick is trying to get this job for his son, make him a coach in waiting. I saw they're calling him Le Belichick, like LeBron, with the nepotism deal going here. So, like, the last thing I saw was Bill Belichick agreed to become the coach, but he sent them like a 400-page document where they have to sign off on a lot of stuff. So, I don't know where this is right now currently. I thought it was a weird story to start, and there might be something to it, but there's going to be some strings attached, it appears.
Yeah, and this one's not about the money. This one's about nepotism. This one's about getting his son a head coaching job, and if he can pull it off, we've seen it in basketball some. We've seen it tried in football some, and it doesn't always work out. But I don't know what I think about it in the short term. Long term, if he can pull it off and get his son the job, more power to him.
I didn't realize his son was in college football. He is the defensive coordinator at Washington, and apparently had done a good job there. So we'll see if the Belichicks get tied up with North Carolina and what that can mean. They've called North Carolina football a sleeping giant ever since I've been alive, Coach Mack. Maybe you as well. So we'll see.
It's like Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future for the last 30 years.
Yeah, we'll see if that giant ever wakes up and gets some of those Dippin' Dots. I don't know. Mack, what else you following in the world of sports right now?
Yeah, it's been pretty limited. I'm buried here in preparation for. I had a game Sunday. I've got a game Thursday. I've got a double header on Sunday. Then I've got a game the next Tuesday, and then I've got a game on Friday, I think. So I'm finishing strong here, just in time for Santa.
There you go. What about Virginia and Virginia Tech men's hoops? Is there a tournament team between those two?
No, I doubt it. Maybe an NIT for the Virginia. Virginia Tech is really struggling. Mike Young has has his toughest task ever as a head coach, whether he was at Wofford or Virginia Tech. And Ron Sanchez has his hands full too. Doesn't have a true point guard, and when you don't have a true point guard, neither one of these teams have a true point guard. And when you don't have a true point guard, it really makes life tough in a competitive game. You might win some of those guarantee games, but although they have both struggled against some non-guarantee situations too. So I'm not sure either one of them will broach the NCAA tournament.
I went back and looked because I didn't even check on it after I asked you about it. I said, who you like in Vandy, or what happens in Vandy, Virginia Tech last Wednesday? And you said bad basketball. But I guess Vandy played a little better. They ended up winning.
They did. And Mark Byington, we talked about him. He played at UNCW. He's from Roanoke, Virginia, was at JMU last year. And they're off to a really good, I think they're 9-1 or something, but they still haven't played a lot of good basketball. They still got to go into the SEC, but they played well enough to win that night.
What a year to be a Commodore, Mack. They're playing pretty good on the gridiron and on the court so far.
Yeah.
All right, Coach Mack. We'll reconvene next week and talk more about these playoff games, pick some more bowl games, and have some fun. But appreciate you joining us today as always, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
I can't wait. Thank y'all.
There is Mack McCarthy joining us in Studio C earlier today, and we get his official picks, but did give a shout out to Jamie, but likes Notre Dame, says most intrigued, I think as most people are, about Ohio State and Tennessee. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap up hour one. The Mully Man is here. We'll talk some football and baseball and everyone in between. We'll get Brett's official comments on Juan Soto signing with the Mets. How excited is Brett? And have more for you. Pirate Radio Live. We'll open up the treasure chest twice on today's show. We'll open up the treasure chest twice on today's show. One in hour 2, one in hour 3. More to go after this.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love came to me.
Wow, a tie that lights up and sings. Cool.
Need a little help with Christmas this year? Pirate Radio has your chance to win big. The annual Holiday Treasure Chest returns, and it's bigger and better than ever. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m., and you could win this.
A paddleboard from Carolina Eagle, a Smithy cast iron skillet from Pirate Water Outfitters, multiple gift card selection from State Farm and Tim Sawyer.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact, every bite is better with Pepsi.
Looking for your perfect cup of coffee? Stop by Cooper's Cup in Winterville, located at 2588 Railroad Street. Whether you're craving a bold espresso, a refreshing smoothie, or a soothing hot tea, we've got just what you need. Don't forget to pair your drink with one of our delicious muffins or a warm cinnamon roll straight from the oven. Come on in, unwind, and enjoy the cozy atmosphere at Cooper's Cup, where every sip feels like home. Follow Cooper's Cup on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. See you soon.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Caleb Stroud of Stroud's Marine grew up on the water and has loved boating his entire life. That's why in 2012, he decided to give back to the marine community by creating a way for boaters to order pre-owned salvage marine parts online. Stroud Marine was born to offer incredible prices and unparalleled customer service. Their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts. Also, Michaels and Gayqui Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michael and Gayqui can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, and fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gayqui Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
You got a chaw in?
No.
All right. What's up, J-Bone?
What's going on?
Good to see you.
What's up, Bone?
We got to take a break. This will be a quick seg. Mully Man's here. How you doing, Mully?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Getting ready for, what are we getting ready for?
Treasure chest.
That we're getting ready for.
ECU North Alabama.
Yeah. Wednesday night. Minji's. Get excited.
What is North Alabama's mascot? I have no idea.
All right. I think they're purple.
Yeah.
And that's about all I've got on North Alabama. But
I know South Alabama's the Jaguars. Yeah, there's some type of predator cat.
North Alabama.
I guess North Alabama's known for their predator cats because they are the lions.
Okay. The mighty lions of North Alabama. I hear Northern Alabama has a lion epidemic.
Now, I wonder if they get mad at people that say that like we do with people saying Eastern Carolina. It's North Alabama.
Okay.
Not Northern.
I thought about that this weekend because East Carolina played South Carolina, and now they're playing North Alabama. It's like the directional tournament going on.
And I will tell you, when I was referring to Northern Alabama, I was referring to the geography
like
of
the
region, the geography of the state. Correct.
Oh. Chandler's not a big geography guy, as we learned earlier today when Ryan from Wings Over Greenville came by. What did you have, like Massachusetts and New Jersey kind of being the same?
No. I forgot where he was from. I knew it was either Jersey or Boston, but I didn't know which one it was.
Big difference.
Focus in. Lock in, John.
And in answer to...
I didn't know which one he was from.
In answer to Cliff's earlier question, he said Massachusetts or New Jersey, and Boston is in Massachusetts. So your answer no was actually technically incorrect because it is in Boston or in Massachusetts.
What?
I'm in a pretzel now. You know he's a Patriots fan and a Red Sox fan.
He could still be from Jersey.
He could still be from Jersey.
I like this, how, like, it's always 2-on-1. It was Mully and I against Chandler. Now it's Chandler and Mully. Like, it flips around quick. Yeah. And you know what, Chandler?
And whatever side Mully's on, you're going to win.
Chandler, I don't think Mully should come in here talking this way, do you?
I think he should.
Ah, my man.
I tried to get all the duos together, but John shot me down. Jamie says Arizona's on the West Coast. Exactly. I rest my case. Classic Chandler segment from Pirate Radio Live. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Mully Man joins us. We'll get his thoughts on the playoff, get his thoughts on ECU and NC State, and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Mike P has an idea, and I will read that and get Mully's thoughts when we return. Chad says, I love how mad Chon gets when Clip calls him out. I do too. I like to fire up the old Chan man because I think you're at your best.
I didn't get that mad there.
I know. You didn't. But I think he wants you to.
Nah.
You're at your most entertaining when you're angry at me.
I don't want to get mad in front of Howie.
That's a good point. Let's not fight in front of Howie.
Yes.
All right, more to go after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
This is Trey Hayes with Advanced Moving and Storage. Advanced Moving and Storage is here to help you have the best move ever. Advanced Moving and Storage is dedicated to making sure you get everything you need on your next move, no matter how large or small, whether you're local, in-state, or out-of-state. Our courteous and experienced personnel is ready to help. Call Advanced Moving and Storage today at 252-321-3200. If you want to remove stress from your next move, use the moving company the Pirates use. Advanced Moving and Storage.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to callnublue.com today. Go Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind in downtown Greenville? Welcome to Emporium, where every pour is an adventure. With over 50 beers on tap, you'll find everything from local craft brews to international favorites. Whether you're a hophead or a stout enthusiast, Emporium has something for everyone. But that's not all. Dive into our new delicious food menu featuring mouthwatering flatbreads, crispy wings, and hearty sandwiches. So gather your friends and discover your new favorite brew at Emporium, located at 814 Dickinson Avenue. Use code PR20 at checkout for 20% off the shareable food menu.
Hey,
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near the Cracker Barrel. And now IMAX is here. Catch a movie in Greenville's only IMAX theater with laser projection, precision sound, and a custom theater with stadium seating, and as always, unlimited popcorn. Get your movie tickets today at gtcinemas.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style at Golden Ticket Cinema. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, welcome back into a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We got the Chan Man, the Mully Man. We got Brett, we got J-Bone, we got Shirley. Also, young Howie joining us here at the table.
How y'all doing?
Doing good, man.
What's up, Howie?
How y'all doing?
Doing good, bud. Good outfit today. You got the Pirate Radio hat, cool skull and crossbones shirt. Looking good. Looking sharp.
Thank you.
Looking great, man. Especially with that hat on.
Thank you. I'm a stylish person.
That's right. My dog.
It's for the content.
All right, Mully.
You may want to control his mic. I mean, he'll steal the show. Now, Howie, we only got 30 minutes part, okay?
You're not a shy kid, huh?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I like that. All right. Mully, what do you think of the announcement of the matchup of the Military Bowl, Pirates and Pack?
Not much of a surprise other than exactly who was going to be on the other side. I mean, a lot of speculation early on that obviously, looked like it would be the Pack. I do think it's interesting how they kind of fought, came down to an hour and a half after the announcement before they announced the team for sure. So, but I think it's fun. I know there's a lot of detractors saying, well, next year this and that. Listen, the teams that play on the field this year probably won't look much like the teams that'll be on the field next year.
Very true. And we still don't know, how many guys right now are on this EC roster that won't be there by the time this game kicks off. There's probably a handful.
Well, there's 16-ish that were, according to On3, that are showing up in the portal. I don't know how many are official and how many are declaring that they're going to go, but that was the number that I saw earlier today. Of course, that's based on On3, and you kind of have to take that for what it's worth. But and look, State went through the same thing, losing Concepcion. They're arguably their most athletic, best player. They're the wide receiver that was the ACC Freshman of the Year. Be interested to see where he lands. But they've been beat up a little bit in the portal too. So we'll see, kind of see how this thing shakes out.
What is your relationship with bowl games? I talked about it with Mack. Have they gotten less important to you or smaller over the years?
It's one of those things that we go. Yeah, it's far less important, but I enjoy Tuesday action.
Sure, if it's on, you'll watch.
That's right. Yeah. And when we were looking at the possibility of East Carolina going to Myrtle as one of the mentioned bowls on a Monday at 11 a.m., my first thought was, man, that kind of sucks, Monday at 11 a.m. But then I was like, hey, that'd be great. We can go to lunch, watch the game. So I mean,
Mully can join us 7 a.m. on the Bud Light pregame tailgate.
Well, I'll see you at lunch. But that kind, it's kind of one of those things that if it's on, I'm going to watch it or at least consume the score. I mean, I may not sit and bear down. Being a quote unquote non-relevant bowl, obviously the Pirates, I'll watch that one start to finish. But in answer to your question, there's just so many more than there were when we were growing up, and it's watered it down. And when a company's hosting a bowl game or when an entity's hosting a bowl game and you don't even know who that entity is, it's kind of hard to feel like it's a super relevant bowl.
Well, how about the sponsor of the Military Bowl, GoBowling.com?
I did not. I thought it was Northrop, and I thought
that was the old sponsor.
Okay,
the old title
Northrop
sponsor.
Gunman. Northrop. Yeah,
From what I gather, it's literally like raising awareness for bowling, like the sport of bowling.
That's what I was going to say. We're referring to the activity or the sport of bowling, or we're talking about going to play football.
I mean, it's literally telling you to go bowling.
Go bowling.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's a natural tie in there. Go bowling. But I did not know that was the title sponsor of this game. That's interesting.
How about the playoff? You got any gripes or anything? You like how they did it?
I mean, I don't think you got the best teams, but I think the teams that got in, argument could be made that they're deserving. I mean,
Mack put it pretty good that they were kind of tied, at the hands of what they had to do.
They didn't have a choice. And does Clemson deserve to get it? So 3/4 of the way through the ACC championship game, I'm going, man, SMU definitely doesn't deserve to get in, and Clemson looks like they're way better than anybody thought. And then by the end of that game, I'm like, I don't know that either one of these teams deserve to get in, other than the fact of being the ACC champion. And neither one of those teams want to line up and play either, Miami or Alabama. So I think it's okay. I mean, obviously the case now is made, maybe we need to go to 14, and then it's going to be 16, and then it's, then we're going to have the play-in game and the field of whatever. So who knows how this thing continues to evolve. This year's field, I don't know. Listen, I think the coolest part is going to be to see a game that has the amount of meaning that these games will have being played on campus.
That is, the Penn State at home is going to be fun. The Battle of Indiana at South Bend.
I hope it's a battle.
Same. Ohio State, Tennessee. I think it was Herbie. I heard somebody say this. I thought it was maybe Ohio State would be better off playing on the road. So if they go 3 and out and the entire crowd boos because they're still mad about what happened at Michigan, that could hurt them a little bit. But that's going to be kind of a tense environment, especially early when they take on Tennessee.
Well, and that just in saying Ohio State and Tennessee, that's an interesting that's
for the casual.
Yeah, for the Sunday consumer of the game. But I don't. I mean, there's not any one team that I feel like is an absolute runaway. Obviously, you have to defer to Oregon, but can they run the table? I don't know. I mean, I just don't think there's any one team that's just absolutely that much better than everybody else. Now, I think there are a couple teams that are that much worse than everybody else, and a couple being 3 in Indiana, Clemson, and SMU.
You're not putting Boise in that category?
I'm not.
Okay.
I just think, man, with the running game they have and the fact that the elements they are not going to go anywhere and be shocked by the environment as far as it's too cold. That's just not going to happen. And the fact that they can run the football the way they can run it, I think, is a huge equalizer. They're going to have offensive opportunities, and they're going to be able to control the clock.
It's very Gonzaga basketball-like, where they play, early in the season, had a great game against Oregon, showed they belong, almost won that game. And then they kind of, not sleepwalk, they had 2 good wins over UNLV, kind of like Gonzaga has in their conference against St. Mary's. And then it's on to, have they played enough good teams during the season? Will they be ready for it? I wish we could see somebody on the blue turf rather than them getting the bye. That would have been cool.
If they had a home game, I would definitely give them the nod in that game.
Yeah.
I guess what I still hang on to, too, is the Statue of Liberty with Boise State beating Oklahoma back in the, and that was a no way they could win this football game kind of game. But Boise State didn't get the memo. So, I mean, I think there's a chip for a lot of the dudes that are at Boise State that are a little bit probably ticked off that they are at Boise State as opposed to some of these other programs. But I think they're going to be preparing again with Jeanty in the back in the Jeanty, the running back. Jeanty with Jeanty in the backfield. I mean, he's a difference maker. He's kind of a Derrick Henry.
Trying to, although I think he was surpassed by the Army quarterback for touchdowns.
He was.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
Because he just kept running in touchdowns.
Right.
What a season he had. Should he be invited to New York?
Bryson Daly?
Yeah.
I mean, the argument can be made, but I still, Yes, he scored obviously a ton of touchdowns, but it's Army and it's the AC.
Who should win the Heisman?
I mean, Travis Hunter.
Okay,
Genty.
good. See, why not Travis Hunter?
Because Genty took Boise State to a first-round college football playoff bye, and Travis Hunter didn't take Colorado to the playoffs.
I think and that's where it ends. That's the only argument in his column.
And Genty's probably going to break the season rushing record. I think he needs like 120 more yards.
But does that only count for the regular season?
Nah, college counts everything.
Okay.
Well, and I also think you have the Travis Hunter deal, the number of reps, the fact that he wasn't a circumstantial player on either side of the ball, but was truly a player on both sides of the ball. I mean, value to his team, and could anybody else in college football do that? I think that's the separator for him.
Yeah, he's the best player in college football.
All-around football player.
Like if you took Travis Hunter and you put him on Boise State and took Genty and put him on Colorado,
he still ain't going to play both ways.
Colorado's going to the college football playoff. Boise State's not.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
He single-handedly carried Boise State to the
little different conference there, too.
I will say, Brett, you're not making a terrible argument.
No, it's not awful.
Because you are hyping up Genty rather than what most people do, tearing down Hunter, saying, oh, those interceptions, they were in triple coverage. It was bullcrap. Oh, they're just feeding them to get stats.
I think he should be
I hear a lot of that stuff.
Considered. I think they're definitely 1 and 2. I just, in my opinion, would put Genty on top because of how he brought the team to the first round bye in college football playoffs.
Jansen says Travis Hunter isn't the best at either position he plays. Snap count is not a stat to be considered. Swap Genty and Hunter. Colorado's in the playoff. Boise is playing in a random bowl game. He is Jansen is on board with Brett.
Or did Brett type that as Jansen? No, to throw out a stat like number of snaps or number of plays played and say that doesn't matter, to me, that's crazy. I mean, we're talking about a very, very physical game, and the fact that he did what he did the entirety of the season on both sides of the ball, playing at a very high level, I mean, it garners consideration. If you don't want to make it the stat, then if the stat is touchdown scored, if that's the benchmark, then it's the guy from Army. But he's not even going to be in New York.
Which Chad says the Genty and Daly are tied 29 rushing touchdowns on the year. Army, he's a quarterback though, so I think he should win the Heisman. A quarterback having that many rushing touchdowns?
You put that guy in Colorado or Boise State.
There you go, Jared.
First round.
Exactly. All right, Mike P. Advertising works. He says, I'm going to watch Kingpin after the Military Bowl. So he's
go bowling. Okay.
That's the Bill Murray, Woody Harrelson movie, right?
Yeah, Jared, it is.
Okay.
It is. I was going to say, I think it's probably the only bowling movie that exists. I mean, that I can recall.
I guess Big Lebowski had bowling.
It has bowling in it.
It's not a bowling movie.
Right. That is I guess Kingpin would be like the Bull Durham for the bowling world, or that's like their go-to inspirational movie.
All right, Mike P's got an idea. ECU should partner with a Power 5 school. Let's say Blake Harrell. He came from Georgia, Kennesaw, so we'll say Georgia Tech maybe. Or if you want to go big, Georgia Bulldogs. And use it as a pipeline, both directions. If a player's not getting enough playing time with the Bulldogs, he comes here. If a player is good here and Georgia needs him, he goes there. Use it like a farm system, Mully. Your thoughts?
There's some of that going on, not necessarily directly, and I'm not implying that it's in East Carolina, but there's some of that going on in the baseball world where guys are literally recruiting on the fact of, hey, listen, come play for us for 2 years. We'll see where you're at. We'll be really honest with you. If we can help you go up a level, whatever we can do, we want to do what's in your best interest. But give us those 2 years to fall in love with us and want to be part of this program.
Sounds like junior college.
It very much is. And what's interesting is, I don't know, some of the comments from, I guess, Chase Soule's dad, he made the comment that the wide receivers coach did what he said he was going to do and got him the looks. It almost made it sound like that was part of the original recruiting conversation. If you read that tweet that, hey, listen, you got us to this point and now, we appreciate everything. And now I get to go, show my wares at a bigger conference. But I don't think that is completely out of the realm of considering that it's being done now. I know it's being done in baseball.
Johnny Stats, Johnny Robertson wants to know who Howie is pulling for in the college football playoffs.
Oh, man.
Do you know who's in it?
Well, no, I don't really.
All right, so you got Indiana and Notre Dame.
Okay.
And the winner of that game will play Georgia. SMU Penn State, winner of that game, plays Boise. Clemson, Texas, winner of that game, plays Arizona State. And then Tennessee, Ohio State, winner of that game, plays Oregon. So there's your top four, and there are your other teams. So which the favorites are Oregon, Texas, Ohio State.
You know, that's crazy because I was about to pick Oregon too.
The Ducks.
The Ducks. Yeah.
Quack, quack.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
They are undefeated right now. I don't think they end the season undefeated. I've been saying that. I'm going to stick with it.
I don't either. I totally agree with you. And again, we've talked about it on the air before. It's just, and all of a sudden I have SEC bias towards Texas, and I'm like, I just feel like it's going to be an SEC team that wins this thing.
Jerry says the Pittsburgh Pirates are a farm team for the Dodgers and Yankees. And I'm sure their fans have felt that way for a long time. Marlins.
I think we're seeing that everybody's a farm team for
the Dodgers.
The top five. The top five budgets in Major League Baseball.
I saw somebody tweet that the evil empire is no more. There's a new villain in town. It's the New York Mets.
That's right.
Mets get Soto. Brett, did you think this was a possibility?
I did. I really did. I thought it was going to come down to the Red Sox and the Mets, and we prevailed.
To your credit, at the end of last season, you were saying it's a little bit of house money because we have a lot of money, and this team's going to look different, going to be a big off season, and they made the biggest splash possible.
Biggest splash in Major League history of any sport.
Well, they spent the most money. Yeah, I don't know. Shohei Ohtani's a pretty big splash, and he's been a really good player. Listen, $51 million a year for the first four, and then he gets an option to go to another four. So after his fifth year, he goes to $55 million a year with no deferred money. That's just Cohen saying, "Listen, I don't care what it costs. I don't care what we got to do. I am not." But yeah, and I think he wants to win so bad, not just on the field, but in those negotiations, in whatever he does. He is just obsessed, and he wasn't going to let that thing get away. I mean, it's just amazing to me. I think it's obviously a great sign for him. It's just going to be interesting to see what it does for the Mets. And, boy, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to brighten that spotlight a whole lot for those guys.
The Mets are trying to beat the Dodgers and Braves and win the NL, but also they're trying to win the city. Like, how much of this was like, we are the new Yankees. Like, we're the team in New York.
I think it showed that because Soto obviously looked at the futures of both teams. And the Yankees rank, I think, 29th in farm system. So there's not much young talent coming up there. Then the Mets, I think, are ranked either they're between 10 and 13. I forget what the exact number. But they're up there in farm system rankings. And Stearns has shown that he wants to go out there and find the players. He knows how to build a team, and Cohen's providing the financial ability to do so.
Listen, I don't think the relevance of the Yankees farm system has had anything to do with their success in the not too distant past. They've won games through acquisition. There is a little bit of
in the
organic
90s.
Growth, but there's trade collateral.
What I'm saying is
that was a long time ago.
Right.
If he's going to be the guy for the next 15 years, he looks at the Yankees. They have Judge for that time, but other than that, who's really there? Stanton's going to be gone soon.
Soto's not playing 15 years. Well,
I'm just saying, like, his contract's 15 years. So
Stan would have to play 45 years to get 15 in because he's never healthy enough to finish the season.
But if he's looking at that team,
snaps and at bats don't matter, Mully. Well, that's a useless stat.
Sorry.
If he's looking at that team, he had Rizzo at first base. It's a big name. He kind of had a down year. He's regressing. You got Giancarlo Stanton, who, in my opinion, is so lazy. He never even tries, but he's running out of contract. He'll be a free agent soon, probably sign somewhere else, or not, he might retire. But that team's getting dismantled, and if you don't have a good farm system, you got to solely rely on acquisitions. That's a problem.
Yeah, and I saw some odds, and the Braves and Mets were right behind the Dodgers, and I think like 4th or 5th was the Orioles. I mean, now's a good time for the Orioles to go ahead and take this thing over.
If the farm systems were the barometer of future success, we would not see the O's getting worse. And they had a great year, but we had such expectations with the draft picks, with Adley Rutschman coming to the big leagues and the impact he had.
And even in a down year, they made the postseason.
They had that right, but that was the thing. You looked at where they were, and you could look at all this youth, and man, they got trade bait everywhere, and they've got. But you got to be willing to make the moves, which. Cohen has proven he will do that. So the strength of that farm system could be in what he could dangle out there, elsewhere for trades and considerations down the road. But I just, man, this move again. It's hard for a non-Mets fan to be excited because we've seen the Mets make these splash moves before, none bigger or quite as big as this. And then you go, well, how will they bet this up? And it's, I've got a really dear friend who's as avid a Mets fan as you are. And if he's listening right now, he knows exactly. And I texted him. I said, man, congrats on Soto. He goes, man, I'm fired up, blah, blah, blah. I said, is that enough? He said, probably not. And that, it's just the you just wonder what the Mets will do to mess it up.
You got to get some pitching in there.
No question.
The fact that we got a player like him, it does add the big offensive splash. And I think he's better in right field than Starling Marte is at this point.
He's pretty bad,
career.
though.
Yeah.
But play him on the water track and just hit.
If you could put Soto in right, put Marte at DH, and then get some pitching involved there, I think that could put us over the hump.
Well, the other thing he will be a piece that can be recruited to as it relates to other free agents that can help fill those voids. So, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. But it almost becomes, for non-Mets fans, you almost sit back and you wait on him to tear a hamstring or do something to where it's like, you fire the Mets trainer because Soto's hurt. I mean, it's, because it's the litany of excuses are kind of over now, other than, hey, we need a couple arms. You get a couple arms, you guys. I mean, you would think you would go deep.
Yeah, there's no more excuses if you get a couple arms.
That's it.
That's your team. That's what you wanted to build, and you got it. So.
That's right.
All right, we need to take a break. Let's hit 40 bowls in 14 days before we get out of here. We'll let Howie pick a bowl game.
Okay.
Yeah. Mully and Howie combined.
Do you want a specific version?
Do the 80s rap.
The shorter one.
Oh, okay.
Do 80s rap. That'd be good. I kind of made that for Mully, I think, because it was kind of his era.
14 days, 14
it's a great song,
days,
Howie.
14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh, my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. Hippy hippity hop da hop hop. Hop don't stop and drop and pop top. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls. 14 days. Hippity hop dop and pop top drop. 40 bowls in 14 days.
All right. Like that, Howie?
Think, Howie?
It was
well said.
I will tell you that I like that better than the heavy metal version from last year before.
Yeah.
That's I like that.
We got a lot of renditions of it now.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I'm going to give y'all some big name programs. What is the spread on this game, J-Bone? I'll have you look it up. Michigan and Alabama. I would think Bama would be a sizable favorite in this game. This is they are in the Reliquest Bowl. What the heck is that?
Reliquest?
Reliquest. Is this like...
That's the New Year's Eve game.
It's got to be is this like the new Outback Bowl or something? Because it's noon on New Year's Eve.
And Michigan's playing in it.
It's got to be in Florida, right?
I feel like Michigan's playing that bowl a lot.
Actually, ReliaQuest.
Alabama is an 11.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a big number there. All right, Howie, you want to go with the Michigan Wolverines or the Alabama Crimson Tide?
Ooh, man, this is...
We asked the tough questions here.
Wolverines.
Ooh, upset.
Okay. He's picking the upset.
I like it. I think they're going to be more motivated.
Now Howie, Alabama's favored by Double digits.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. You're taking the dog, right?
Predict the future, you know?
Okay, rolling with the dog. I got you. Love
Rolling
the
with Biff
optimism.
Poggi. on this.
That's right. Since Biff went over there, things are happening.
Did he go back to Michigan?
He's
helping his friend.
He went to go hang out with his buddy, Sharon Moore.
And they became bowl eligible and beat Ohio State since then.
Good for
The
Biff.
Biff factor.
Good for Biff.
Mully, thanks for hanging out. Howie, thank you for hanging out.
See you, Howie.
Yeah.
Fun.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure.
enjoyed it.
Pleasure.
All right, y'all boys be good. We'll take a timeout, come back, have more for you. Oh, by the way, let's open it up, J-Bone.
Oh,
let's open it up.
baby.
Let's open up the treasure chest. Howie's here. He's pulling on my Santa beard. We're ready to give something away. 317-1250. 317-1250. Caller 12 wins out of the Pirate Radio treasure chest. We will open it up for the first time today and make you a winner when we return. Caller 12, 317-1250. We'll talk to our winner on the other side. Back with you after this. Joy to the world, more car deals are here. 'Tis the season to be jolly, and Doug Henry is spreading holiday cheer near and far with huge deals for everyone that comes in to register. You can win up to $20,000 up until December 24th. Doug Henry has brand new inventory arriving daily, so go check them out this holiday season. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
This December, get into the holiday spirit at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville with a Very Merry Christmas film series. On December 7th, enjoy the classic A Christmas Story.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Followed by the hilarious Elf on December 14th. Then, on December 21st, take a magical ride on the Polar Express. All showings are at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and tickets are just $5.75 each. Book your tickets now at gtcinemas.com. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Golden Ticket Cinemas.
I'm Caleb Stroud, the founder of Stroud's Marine. I grew up on the water, and I've loved boating my entire life. In 2012, I decided to give back to the marine community by creating a way for boaters to order pre-owned salvage marine parts online. Stroud's Marine was born to offer incredible prices and unparalleled customer service. We stand behind every part we sell, and our mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvage outboard parts.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
There's more to fall than just pirate football. It's also a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Why should you list your house for sale in the fall?
It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents. Go Pirates!
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Happy holidays, folks. This is Captain Bo Brooks from Pirate Waters Outfitter, 108 North Market Street, downtown Washington, where we have gifts for everyone, including Turtle Box, Smithy Cast Ironware, AFCO Marshware, and Bubba Blade products. We also are a fully functional fly shop, and we carry Grundon's offshore foul weather gear. Come see us this holiday season and get the gift for the one you love in Washington, North Carolina.
Jimmy John's introduces the Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club. Enjoy premium roast beef or turkey, crisp bacon, smoked cheddar cheese, and an all-new creamy sriracha bourbon sauce to take it up a notch. All on freshly baked French bread. This Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club is here for a limited time, so get yours today in-store or on the app. Watch for Jimmy John's popular pickle chips coming soon and peppermint cookies in December. Jimmy John's on Fire Tower Road, Cotant Street, or Moy Boulevard in Greenville, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer service to all makes and models in their state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Also, America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
Hey, all right.
Jesus.
There is.
That's a lot of words.
So Chandler played your flub where you said deep, Washington.
Be careful, Brett.
Deep or whatever. Yeah. I said, play that on the air when we come back, and Chandler said no. So he's got your back.
Appreciate it.
Chandler's a good kid.
I'm not doing that.
You're not going to be that kind of guy?
No.
You're a good person, Sean.
Because he's trying his best.
He is, man. He puts in the effort, puts in the work.
It's a lot of words, man.
All right.
A lot of words, man.
We might want to see who's on the phone, because that could be our guy. I don't know. We'll find out. Is Justin Hammond on the line right now? Justin, are you there? Yeah. Can you answer the phone?
Where's
Do you know how to answer phones?
Shirley's answering the phones elsewhere.
Okay. Well, we need to get Justin on, because apparently he is not on a secure line. Which I'm going to say, if you're going to try to win on the treasure chest, you should probably have a secure line.
Yeah, I need to have a secure line there. I mean, look, you want to have a secure line when you're fishing, right?
You want to be secure.
You want to be in tune. You want to be secure.
Oh, do we have Justin Hammond?
Justin.
Hello.
You're just in time. All right, that was the proper reaction to that.
No, but
All right, Justin, where are you calling us from? Oh, no. This is a
underwater. Is he underwater?
This is a disaster, folks.
Justin.
An absolute disaster. What do we do in this situation?
Sorry, I can't.
Hey, all right. Justin, you there?
We got to give Justin the prize, but
if we got his information, I think we should just let him hang up. We will never. I guess we'll never know who Justin is. But I wonder what Justin does for a living. I guess we'll never know. But I think we should at least pull his prize out.
Justin, can we talk to you on the phone line? I'm not going to be there.
I'm not going to be on that.
All right.
I wonder what Justin's favorite pirate is of all time. I guess we'll never know. All right.
Shirley's going back to the phone. This guy. I think we should do this for the rest of the show. Just try. We'll give Justin to 6 o'clock to talk to us. If he doesn't talk to us by 6 o'clock.
Get somewhere where you can have a secured line.
Get some facts.
Get a secured line and then come back and talk to me. Get a secured line and I'll give you the treasure chest.
Not a prize back.
Not a call back.
Not a prize back.
Not a call back. What would you please? We bring in tons of prizes for this show.
My advice to you, get a secured line.
Shirley's on the phone, I believe, with Justin. What are we going to do? He said work phone. Well, damn, dude.
Apparently it ain't.
I hope you're not in sales, brother. God bless.
I hope he's not, I hope he's not in the medical industry.
Work phone, I don't think it is.
What is the opposite of a work phone?
Jesus.
Oh, man. Justin, what do you do? I'm a 911 operator.
Help me, please. Just like.
Hold on. All right.
We got him?
No, we ain't got him.
Sir, I need help.
Oh, Justin.
Address.
You should invest in a landline.
I think those need to make a comeback.
I still have one.
When China knocks down all our towers and stuff, cell phone towers.
Need landlines.
We need landlines. Jamie said Justin is a cardiac surgeon. He's on call. He's pounding a cheeseburger somewhere, and he's getting 8 calls right now. What's Shirley doing? Is she talking to Justin?
Trying to figure out
Possibly?
the phone numbers over there.
Okay. I don't know what we do. We're at a
Is
standstill.
he allowed to get off his work phone and get on his cellular phone?
Can you come to the station?
I think
Come to the station.
That might be what she's figuring out.
Turn off your cell phone and come to the station.
My phone is broken.
My phone is broken.
Antenna.
Spinal. Cellular.
Cellular.
Cellular. I got no bath.
We got him.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
Justin.
how's it going?
Going great,
good, man.
Sorry about that. It was an Android phone. I'm calling back on an iPhone, so I'm putting the blame on that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Man.
Justin, can we ask what you do for a living?
Yeah, sure. Property management here in Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay. You a Pirate fan?
Big time.
Big time.
Who's your favorite all-time Pirate?
I'm a Shane Carden guy.
Nice.
Graduated in 2013, so.
The captain.
What'd you graduate with? What major?
Economic.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Making them dollars. Chad said he's calling from his Zach Morris phone. You got one of those big Nextels?
Yeah, huge. Size of an iPad.
Huge. All right, Justin. Let's run down the prizes. Who wants to join me on this escapade?
I think Bone likes doing it.
Oh, I want to hear Brett's
You want to do it, Brett?
accent.
Yeah, here we go.
So, don't read the highlighted ones.
All right, I'm going to get it started, Brett, and we're going to alternate prizes. So I'm going to read the Bad Daddies, and you're going to go down to Brandon Manning, okay? All right, here we go. Justin, you could win a $100 gift card to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar.
You could win a Aiden Golf Course prize pack and Farm Bureau apparel.
From Brandon Manning.
From Brandon Manning.
Beer pong table, prize pack, and natural light cooler from Carolina Eagle.
A gift basket and gift card from Cooper's Cup Coffee.
Mick Ultra golf bag from Carolina Eagle.
4 basketball tickets and parking pass T-shirt.
What are you doing?
To David Price.
You're all over the place.
All right, I'm going to read a few more here. He's not doing the blues, I see. $100 gift card to Chico's. What else did he leave out?
Belt up here.
6-piece belt buckle, belt and buckle set, including the Jolly Roger from Anson Belt. How about I just do them all? An iPad from Copy Pro. A $100 gift card to Cucinella's. A $100 gift card to Down on Main Street. 10-game ticket pack and hat from the Down East Bird Dogs. $100 gift card to Fleet Feet. A $100 gift card to the Holistic Company. $100 gift card to Jersey Mike's. $100 gift card to Jimmy John's. Michaels and Gayquay teeth whitening kit, valued at $450. $100 gift card to Emporium. Kayak rental package for 2 from River Vibes. $100 gift card to Russell's of Washington. A framed autograph Parker Bird First at Bat from Shenandoah Graphics. $100 gift card and apparel from Tiebreakers. Multiple gift cards from Tim Sawyer. And prize pack and gift card from UBE.
We might have lost Justin again.
No way. Justin, are you there?
We're here.
Yeah. All right. Anything in particular you want, Justin?
The Aiden golf course sounded pretty cool.
A new
All right.
cell phone.
We do not have a cell phone in the prize
That would
pack.
be cool, though.
All right.
You can get an iPad.
I'm going to open it up today, John.
All right, go for
Everybody
it, big
else
guy.
can do it, and I get a little jelly, you know?
Okay, well, don't get jelly on me.
All right, Justin, you are going to win a $100 gift card to Fleet Feet.
Wow, that's a good one.
Your feet will be thanking you. Justin, do you walk in everyday life?
Indeed.
All right, well, you need to head over to Fleet Feet, and we'll give you $100 to spend there. So, congratulations, man. Glad we got in contact with you. And,
Thanks a lot.
yeah, thanks for listening, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right.
Right.
Justin Hammond taking home the Fleet Feet $100 gift card.
That's a great one. Just went the other day and saw our good friend Chris Lunyon over there, and they have a lot of great stuff going on over at Fleet Feet. A lot to choose from. And here's what's so special about Fleet Feet: the one-on-one service over there, and all the scientific stuff. They don't just say, "Hey, what's your shoe size? Here's a pair of shoes." They'll like put your shoe on some sort of like device and tells you basically what kind of shoe you need.
Chandler's in there, mouth agape.
No, I walked in the other day and I said, "What the hell's he doing? What year is it?"
Chandler thinks it's like a science museum. He goes in there and
arch height and width and scales, and I'm like, my God, they take it seriously over here.
We've come a long way from when the cavemen just used to put like a piece of wood.
Want shoe.
Get some twine.
Give me shoe.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Exactly. We have advanced so much in the field of foot technology.
And here's the thing
Not
about
that
Fleet
guy on the
Feet.
Bills.
Pardon?
That guy on the Bills, he doesn't wear shoes.
Who's that?
What's his name? Do you guys know?
Josh Allen?
Mack
No,
Hollins?
Mack Hollins.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Refuses to wear any sort of footwear.
Why is that?
He's not barefoot during the game.
No, not during the game, but like any time outside of the game because he wants to be grounded to the earth.
Ooh, okay. I used to go like entire summers outside of going out in public and like if I was working or something, but like I wouldn't like entire, at home,
He's
no
in
shoes.
the public, in the cold. In
Now
the
that's
snow,
crazy.
Walking around
That's
barefoot.
nuts.
You know what the great thing is about him pulling out the Fleet Feet $100 gift card?
No.
Well, one, they run for you, and two, we get to hear from Alex Harper.
Right now?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
Kevin just tweeted his call-in summary since day one of the treasure chest. Caller 4, caller 7, caller 8, caller 10, and today he got a, is this Justin? He said maybe he should have claimed to be Justin. Nope, Kevin. Honesty is always the best policy, and you know what? I think you being honest and having integrity is going to lead to a win
Now,
later on.
Justin, when you come and get your prize, make sure you bring your ID so we know it's you.
What if he talks, like, what if he walks in and we're like, hey, Justin, nice to meet you. And he's like, hey, like, that's just how he talks.
Oh. I can't.
That would
prize.
That would be crazy. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our Fleet Feet rundown in hour 3 because I've got 3 Did You Sees.
Have mercy on my soul.
Yeah, I'm bringing a lot to the Did You See table today. We got Big Bryce joining us. Man, I'm proud of Bryce. Has not sent me one text about why did this guy transfer from East Carolina.
He's learned, just like a lot of people should. We told him, hey, you don't need to be surprised anymore. And then guess what? He stopped being surprised. Other people are still surprised. Such and such went in the transfer portal? Why?
How?
How dare they?
When?
Not a true pirate.
We'll be back with you after these words.
back. The annual Pirate Radio Holiday Treasure Chest is back. The chest is loaded with fabulous prizes from our fantastic sponsors. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. and you could win this.
A prize pack including a Polaris cooler from Big Rock Power Sports, a $100 gift card from 5th Street Hardware, or an Aiden Golf prize pack from Brandon Manning.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
This holiday season, get ready to glow like never before. Beauty Bar MediSpa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to filler, skincare, and more, this is your time to shine. And starting Monday, December 2nd, we're kicking off our 12 days of Christmas. Each day will feature a new opportunity to save on your favorite services and products. But don't wait, these deals are only available for one day. Stop by Beauty Bar MediSpa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville, or visit beautybarmedispa.com. Your glow up awaits at Beauty Bar MediSpa, your holiday beauty destination.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
There's no better time to shop Russell's in downtown Washington than right now. Don't let a cancellation or back order spoil your Christmas. I'm Rhonda Lyons, and I can assure you we have a store full of goodies to satisfy anyone on your list. If you can't decide on the perfect gift, just select a gift certificate for any amount you desire. This shopping is easy, and the signature gift wrap is free and beautiful. Remember, it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ehlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Pirate Radio, where the heart of Greenville lives. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pool showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools, 689-6557. Also, need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com. Let's head back in the clip for PRO.
All right. Thank you, Jay Boone. We got Brett in the house. Nice day today, huh?
Yeah.
It's all right.
It started off pretty bad.
Yeah, the rain.
Then it got nice, but the temperature's been great.
I guess nice as in I could wear shorts again. And that is always welcome. Hoping to keep that trend going.
Guess who's chicken in, Clip?
Guess who's chicken in, Clip?
Well, it's funny you say chicken, because Little Nugget is checking in.
Hey, Little Nug.
What's up, Little Nug?
How you doing? Little Nugget wanted some Blink 182 40
None.
40 balls in 14 days. Did that yesterday. Jamie was asking for the Little Scary. This is not suitable for young audiences. But Jared, can you hit the Little Scary edition of 40 Balls? For those that don't know, Little Scary, he is a ghost rapper. He was influenced by the early 90s gangster rap, so he's a little out there. But anyway, hit it.
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14.
Yeah. A little scary. Dead Fred in the building. Two to the head. 40 bowls. 14 days. Go like this, right, huh? Ho, 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 mother. I'm riding down your chimney like an 18-wheeler trucker. Get the presents up, sucker. Ain't no horseshoes, you're all out of lucka. Hey, look, you're catching strays. You ain't gonna make it to New Year's Day. Carrying your casket through the Rose Bowl parade. Throwing so much shade. Hey! You look tired, you need a Gatorade. You need to put down all that haterade. Are you listening to what I say? Dead Fred, man, we all in the play. Let's go. Hey! Oh.
I forgot about
40 bowls in 14 days.
Dead Fred.
Hey! 40 bowls in 14 days.
Hey!
Damn, a little scared.
Oh, man.
It's the best one yet.
So who's Dead Fred?
That's a Little Scary's, like, hype man, I guess.
He just says, hey! Tell him Little Scary.
Dead Fred. Man, a little scary.
Your casket's going to be in the Rose Bowl parade.
What a lot. That's a bar, as the kids say.
When he said that, I felt that. When he said, carry your casket in the Rose Bowl parade,
Jared,
I felt that.
Did you ever hear Little Scary's Isaiah Winstead diss?
No.
Oh, man, they had a major beef. Isaiah Winstead, so I played him a Little Scary track. He said it was trash.
Wow.
So then Little Scary went after him really hard.
We got to play that at some point.
Yeah. Maybe off the air. I don't think the suits liked when we played that on the air.
Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of when you started talking about killing people and carrying their casket in a parade. And then I want to say, if I remember, you said 2 shots to the head, your face turns red in the old one.
Why do you keep saying I said that?
Am I saying you?
Yeah.
I meant Little Scary.
Okay.
Sorry.
You meant the
sorry.
general you.
I thought that
Yeah.
song was great,
Thanks, Brett.
especially that intro. Ho.
It really sets the tone.
Sets
The bleep
tone.
was very long, too.
Oh, it's great.
I feel like that's what rappers want to do,
I
though.
thought
Like
that
at the
was
beginning,
great.
they want to catch people's attention. And
Right.
I think Little Scary did that.
Yep, he gets it out there. All right, Brett,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a decent one. Oh, I'm gonna give you the Rate Bowl. Rate Bowl. Now I need to do a Nirvana cover. Rate Bowl Thursday, December 26th, 5:30. Rutgers versus K-State.
Give me the Scarlet Knights.
Give me Rutgers.
Chop away.
Say Rutgers.
Rutgers. Rutgers football.
Which, by the way, that is my basketball pick of the night. Rutgers over Penn State tonight.
Chop. Rutgers has a great basketball team. They really do.
Rutgers are 7-point dogs in that ball game.
In the bowl game?
Yeah.
Rutgers, speaking of
I
Rutgers,
don't think Brett's
basketball
scared.
Team, I'm not.
He ain't scared.
I ain't scared, nothing with Rutgers. But their basketball team, they're a young team, too. They got a lot of talent these next couple of years that
They're all going to leave.
could turn out to be good.
Can
I
you
don't
even
think-
say that anymore?
Well, why would they sign there if they're planning to leave?
Because they
Rutgers
couldn't
had-
go to a bigger program.
Why would they sign anyway?
But
What do you mean?
Rutgers had the, I think, number one ranked signing class out of all college basketball. So why
Who's
would
their
all those
coach?
guys just leave?
Greg Schiano.
Who's the basketball coach?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I'll Google it up.
But all those guys signed up to play together.
Got to be somebody Italian.
And they wanted to play in Piscataway.
Steve Pikiel. Pikiel. Where'd he come from? He's been in there a long time. All right. Let's take a break. Bryce Williams joins us. We'll go back inside the Fleet Feet Rundown. Also, thanks to Tub Thumpers. Neat spot, Sean. Need to go find you some holiday cheer at Tub Thumpers.
Yeah, I was talking to Mark today about it, and he said it's basically like a grocery store for beers.
Yeah, 623 Red Banks Road in Arlington Village. Tub Thumpers, your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. Thinking for something to get the buddy, the father-in-law, mother, like the in-laws. This would be a great gift. Tub Thumpers, sponsoring 40 bowls in 14 days. Tub Thumpers, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
And also tomorrow, QC Kinetic Partners will host a fundraising event for Joy Soup Kitchen and Community Center featuring ECU football legend David Garrard this Wednesday, which is tomorrow from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. During the event, fans will have the opportunity to meet David Garrard, get autographs, and take photos. In return, QC Kinetics is requesting donations to support the Joy Soup Kitchen and Community Center. Donations of $250 or greater will receive a free introductory plasma treatment from QC Kinetic. That is a value of $1,000. Once again, the event details is tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., and it is located at QC Kinetic. That is at 1103B Corporate Drive right here in Greenville. So go and support a great cause, and why not meet the beer truck, David Garrard.
Eric might be Little Scary's ghostwriter. He said, Little Scary out on bail. He's going to rob you for your NIL. Run up on Fred. You're going to get dealt. Catch your ass a beating with an Anson belt. Getting in the sponsors? That's good stuff there.
That's
Eric.
great stuff.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live. Big Bryce joins us after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown & Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
Hunting season is officially open, and a great way to enjoy that postseason hunt celebration is with a Busch Light. As cold and smooth as the mountain stream, Busch Light is that perfect sip after a day spent in the great outdoors. Grab a case today. Celebrate the hunt with Busch Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Busch Light, please drink responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light, St. Louis, Missouri.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The holiday season is a special time of year, one that is meant to be spent with family, friends, and loved ones, offering a heart filled with gratitude, joy, and hope. Pitt County Schools is thankful for a community that inspires our students by providing growth opportunities and investing in our teachers and staff with continued support. The arrival of a new year also presents a fresh beginning. So if you're interested in creating a rewarding future by becoming engaged with an award-winning school system that is centered around educational and leadership advantages, we are hiring. Pitt County Schools encourages you to become a part of our team to help ensure success for the posterity of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and one community. Education, the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in Eastern North Carolina. Tonight is acoustic night with Caden Jones. Wednesday night is acoustic night with Landon Benton. Thursday is Singo, and Friday is also Landon Benton with his full band, and Saturday is Kyle Dills. The Buccaneer Music Hall has all your fun for your Sunday fun day as well. Every Sunday, kick off the day at the Buck. The Buck has the largest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 18 TVs, so you won't miss any game, along with a weekly jersey giveaway starting at 5 p.m. Score every Sunday at the Buck.
Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans. The Integrity Home Mortgage team of Talbot and Braxton Green and Joanne Weir offer over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve. Call them today at 252-714-2076. Integrity Home Mortgage. Pirates supporting pirates. Now back to your host, Clip Brock. Wow.
That's a strong read there, Brett.
The bed finished as soon as he was done, too.
Yeah, perfect. Walked it up right to the end. Good job, Brett. Good job, J-Bone. Shirley Rhodes is here. Chon, far left side.
Yo.
Still strong side, though. Always.
Strong side. Always strong side with you, brother.
And to my direct left, stage right, former ECU tight end.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Bryce Williams is here. Hello, Bryce.
Hey, hey.
Hey, what do you say?
Hey.
It's a Tuesday.
Bryce is going even more of a man than me today. He's got shorts and a tee on.
And a tee.
Yeah. Not manatee.
But a tee.
Yeah. Appreciate that. You're like Ed McMahon or Kevin Eubanks laughing at Jay Leno. I appreciate that. Kevin! Bryce, I am very proud of you.
Thanks.
You know why?
No.
It's what you didn't do.
I'll tell you this. I'm proud of you, too.
Sometimes the best thing you can say
is nothing else.
Is when you say nothing at all.
You say it best.
And tell me, Allison Krause.
And I'll say this. You're a quick learner.
Yeah.
It only took you one time to say, hey, you don't need to do this.
Because I'm sure you saw it. You perused Pirate Radio social media pages.
Right.
You saw Zakai Barker leave. You saw IBM leave.
Yeah.
You saw CJ Mims leave.
Yeah.
I did not get one nary text from you saying, why are these guys transferring?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
You're right.
You understand now, don't you?
You didn't text me.
I do understand.
And look, there's the reason to be upset about it and everything, but I don't have the answers.
No. Does anybody have all the answers?
Well, no, I did hear a rumor that one of them's being offered 6 figures to leave.
I mean,
there's a reason.
As a youngin', that's fairly enticing. But could you make more if you became a standout
here
at your current? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you? But you never know.
They could be a standout at their next time. I don't know. I'm
gonna have to hit the phone books on this one.
Yeah, that's where I'd look. What are you gonna do with the phone books, by the way?
Make calls.
All right, make them calls.
Yep.
It is a crazy, kooky world there, Bryce Williams.
Sure is.
And how about blast from the past? Scott Frost back at UCF.
Yeah.
So led them to an undefeated season.
They don't have to use like Photoshop for his introductory press conference.
Went to Nebraska where he played, failed. Now he's back at UCF. His quarterback coach will be Mackenzie Milton, former UCF quarterback. How about that?
That is interesting.
That, according to Brett McMurphy, 29 seconds ago. So
you stay on top of Brett, don't you?
On top of it.
I do.
McMurphy.
Dude, Brett, have you ever thought of being the next Brett McMurphy?
I have not.
Yeah.
He's worried about being the next Brett DiMaggio.
What's your last name?
Damaso.
I figured it was something Italian or right? Yeah, Italian. Yeah, dang, Damaso.
We got a good group today, Bryce. We got
Mr.
Brett and Bone.
Dang right, Damaso and Bone.
That is my last name.
Damaso and Bone would be a great radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What is it, WFAN?
Yeah, it's got to be up in New York. Yeah. And Brett will kind of run it, but Jarrett will be the antagonistic heel country guy, Southern guy.
Brett and Bone in the morning.
Yeah.
And you'll just antagonize Jets fans and Giants fans.
I like this. I think Brett likes it too.
Yeah.
I could.
Bones like it too, yeah.
Start it up down here.
Start it here and we'll take it nationwide.
We'll take it on the road. Give us a tour bus.
Brett and Bone, Damaso, what?
Damaso.
I always put that extra EO at the end.
Damaso and DeBone.
I like it.
The road.
I like it. Jamie says Brett's on that Soto high. Yes, he is.
I am.
He's
Christmas
feeling
came
good.
early.
Well, yeah. Well, I saw a bunch of stuff on that. What was that contract?
Ugh.
15 years, $765 million, but it can become $805 million if they void his opt-out after the 5th season.
Woo-wee. That's a pretty penny.
That is. That's a lot of pretty pennies.
I wish I'd have concentrated on hitting that ball a little harder.
Yeah.
When I was growing up. All right,
Swinging
Bryce.
dingers.
That's it, Shirley. What you think of the matchup? ECU NC State.
I mean, it's obviously a great matchup. I guess is it not a rivalry considered to Dorian? You know, whatever.
Do you have the Dave Doran cut, Jarrett? Let's hit that real quick.
I mean, we're in the same state. You know, it's kind of hard to call us rivals now because we don't play each other every year. And to me, that's what rivals do. But we're in-state opponents, and there's a lot of crossover between our fans, you know, and there's split households and all those kind of things. And there's Wolfpack families whose kids are students at ECU. And, you know, so there's all that in-state stuff that goes with this game. And we're not far from each other. We run into each other. Coaches see each other on the road in recruiting, at clinics, everything else. And a lot of these players probably, at least the in-state guys, you know, will have teammates from high school on these two teams.
Dave Doran's comments.
Because we haven't played them every year. I understand that fact. So
I feel like everything he said is a rivalry, though, besides playing every year.
Right.
Split households, teams,
and
players.
I get why, you know, at least I'm assuming, like, why we accepted that because of, obviously, attendance and all that stuff will be good at the venue. I was, like, wanting kind of the TCU thing, just something different. And we haven't played TCU in how many years, you know, and that somewhat history. Because we have a little history with TCU, right?
We're in the same conference.
Right. So,
and we played them in a bowl game.
Right. So it'd be cool. I'm just looking at it from an opponent aspect. But anytime I get to play an in-state rival, it's just as fun. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a good choice.
Yeah. I'm with you on because they open up the season with them next year and everything.
See, I didn't know that.
NC State. You didn't know that?
I think I do know that. Yeah, I know.
That's why we wanted something different.
You know what? I knew it, but I forgot it.
Okay.
You know, so
I hate when that happens.
Now that you tell me, you know, you bring that up, I'm not happy with it. I'd rather be TCU just for the different face, you know.
Chandler, Dave Doran kind of went Deshaun Foster there. You know, we're in the same state.
Yeah.
Greenville and Raleigh.
We're an hour and a half apart.
Yeah.
They're in Greenville. We're in Raleigh.
Thanks for the geography lesson there, Coach. Yeah, I don't think State's thrilled about this game.
Yeah.
But you got to hope the Pirates. So, Bryce, let's see. What was your bowl record?
Let's see if I can do it.
Was I 50-50?
Are we counting Marshall?
We're
not counting Marshall, are we?
We can count Marshall.
Well, you won the. You're a two-time Beef O'Brady's Bowl champion.
I'm talking about his ECU time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Beef O'Brady's Bowl.
Yep.
Won that. Over Ohio.
Yeah. Ooh, not a good bowl.
1-1 because in 14 we played
RLL. No, that was 13. Was RL Carriers. 14 was
Florida.
Florida. It was played in 15 January.
Wait,
15.
12. Yeah, 12 was Carriers.
L
1 0-1.
And then 1-1.
1-1.
Brady's, and then
1-2.
So 1 and 2 here at ECU.
And embarrassingly enough, I did not go to a bowl game my senior year. That one stings a little bit, John.
Cincinnati hits the kick at the end of
to ruin
the final
our
game.
6-6 season.
I'll never forget Zeke Bigger walking off the field into the Murphy Center, and like before he went to the Murphy Center, he turned around and just kind of looked around and then walked in the Murphy Center.
Yep.
Chandler, did you cry?
No, but I was very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice to go to a bowl game.
I was very sad.
Bryce, look at me, just an old fat guy sitting here saying bowl games are meaningless. I bet it won't meaningless to you.
No.
But let me ask you this: does it feel different? Does it feel like an exhibition game or a real game when you're playing it?
It feels like a real game.
Okay.
It probably did when you were playing.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like a real game.
Do you think it feels like that way now?
I mean, dude, it wasn't like it was 40 years ago when he played.
Yeah, but there also wasn't half the team off the field.
That's true. we all stick together, you know.
Everybody was playing in the bowl game.
All right, fair.
So I don't know, but I'm sure if we asked Alex Harper if he was here today, or if we asked Deontay Johnson, who is going to probably be on the field in Annapolis, they'd probably say it feels like a real game for them.
And I don't know if I paid you, but now when I played, and almost like before, once I left, like I don't think there was any thought at all to sit out a bowl game. Now guys are just sitting, like how many guys at ECU sat out the past few bowl games during Holton's thing, Jones, the tight end, and I'm just saying, people would have sit out of a bowl game, to me seems fairly
soft,
redonkulous. Like I don't get it. That's like, I get another opportunity to play a game with my teammates, all this. Loved it.
You signed up to play. You should be out there trying to win the bowl game.
I like that.
If you're gonna be a first round draft pick, I think you should get,
there's obviously that little bit of a.
Like if you look at
I guess you could say exemption, but
if you look at certain teams, they're playing their first round picks.
Right.
Shador and Travis Hunter are playing, so that's
you should play your guys. I think that's ridiculous.
So to sit out seems rather. I guess you're selfish in a way.
It is, but sometimes you got to be selfish.
I get it. But like the guys who sat out for us, I would love to know their reasoning. It wasn't like they were top tier picks by any means. So play your game, and anything that helps your stock. I can't wrap my mind around it. I've never been a quitter, so that just ain't me.
Can we all agree that Christian McCaffrey was transfer zero?
I was thinking, he probably wasn't the first one.
Patient zero?
No.
Quitter zero?
Quitter zero. Not quitter zero.
Opt out zero.
Opt out zero.
Was he the first guy to opt out?
He opted out. He opted out of, I can't remember what bowl it was, but that was like the first time where a star player said, I'm not playing in the bowl game. And that's kind of, I feel like, where things got started.
It was against Carolina. I know that. I think it was out in Cali, maybe.
Yeah.
Soft. Maybe if he played that bowl game, he wouldn't be hurt today.
What?
That's
you never know.
That's a dumb take.
You never know.
No, that's Damaso and Bone right there. That's the kind of stuff y'all have.
And see, you know what? That's why you guys need to have your own radio show, because you guys would argue a lot.
Because he didn't put the extra miles on his legs. Now he's like, what?
It would have
conditioned him more.
He would have
another
built
game
up
of
the
conditioning.
One game against soft ass Carolina.
It's like when a baseball player hits the ball to the warning track. A couple extra push-ups in the off season, and that thing's going over the wall.
The tar holes.
This guy. Give this guy a show right now. Bryce, I'm looking up your bowl game stats.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know who I was like.
Did you not score it all in the Beef O'Brady Bowl?
No, I didn't, John.
Not a
one.
one.
I didn't, man.
Did you get any yards?
Yeah,
that's some pancake
a few
blocks.
catches. Actually, some pancake. Thank you, Brett.
See, they don't look at it that way.
Come
They're just looking at your
Look at the nitty gritty.
You were a blocker.
Yeah, 2 for 27 ish in the Beef O'Brady.
Yeah.
1 for 5 against Florida.
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
he's out there blocking.
Shane, there's 2 guys on Hardy.
Right.
Instead of throwing an interception, throw it to Bryce.
Whoa!
Instead of ending your career on an interception, they had no chance. Throw the ball to Bryce.
Man. Dang, yeah.
Justin Hardy, 11 for 160 in that game.
Dang.
Cam, 8 for 130. We lost 5. I keep on forgetting how close that game was.
Yeah, it went right. Shane Carden threw the ball 66 times. 34 out of 66. The dynamic duo of Jeff Driscoll and Treon Harris were 13 of 28 for 171 yards. Florida did not do much of all. Well, they had 168 rushing yards.
What did Fowler do defensively in that game? Or did he opt out?
I played him because he smashed my head on the second time I tried to cut him.
I don't have
ready for it.
I don't have the defensive stats.
Driscoll went to La Tech, didn't he?
Yeah.
I remember seeing him at the Senior Bowl. I thought that sounded familiar.
Because I want to say they had Driscoll and Jacoby Brissett, and they both ended up transferring elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
You like that word?
Yeah.
Elsewhere.
We need to take a break. I want to get to the Fleet Feet Rundown because I've got some Did You Sees for you guys. We'll get to Pirate Radio Outdoors.
Yeah. When are we doing the treasure chest? I'm going to try to see if my wife will call in.
Right now. I'm going to let you send the text first before I open it up, though.
Listen.
I'm going to give her a chance.
Listen now.
God, that sounded ugly.
Do it.
Say please.
Please.
Honey.
You must call into the radio show.
Listen now.
If you want there to be a Christmas, call in. Santa's dad's kid.
317-1250. Caller 12. It might be Bryce's wife. It might be you.
I got to send her the number already, just so.
All right.
252.
He did say please. That's nice. 317-1250. We'll do caller 12. Make sure your phone works.
Come on.
Don't be Justin Hammond. It's not a good way to treat your listeners. 317-1250. We'll have our winner. More Bryce. Fleet Feet Rundown after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and adventure at Fleet Feet in Greenville. Whether you're running through the snow or just strolling through the mall, they've got the perfect shoes and gear for everyone on your list. Stop by and choose from top brands like Brooks, Hoka, and Asics. From cozy socks to performance running shoes, Fleet Feet has everything you need to keep you moving all year long. Stop by Fleet Feet in Greenville at 207 East Arlington Boulevard and unwrap the perfect gift for the runner in your life, or treat yourself. Merry Christmas and happy running from Fleet Feet, where the season's best are just a step away.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494. For East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Pirate Radio.
So you believe in pirates?
Pirates aren't Santa. They did exist, they did have treasures, and they did bury it.
You know, I had an eye patch when I was 6.
Who didn't, my friend? Who didn't?
The voice of the Pirate Nation. Live. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl-space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callinubblue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Big time.
He is big time.
He'll probably move to Raleigh now.
Who?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Sean.
Didn't hear you over my white collar.
Bryce is a big, like, hey, let's talk it up during the break. We don't get to spend a lot of time together. Let's take advantage of the time we have.
Exactly. We don't really get an hour on the air. You know, so I make sure I'm talking the whole hour during our break.
And Chon's over there. Look, he's got both working, Bryce. He's got one hand on the laptop, one on the phone.
Just be present, man.
Double duty, I guess.
Come on, Sean.
Let me just answer this email right quick. And my phone and my laptop just died. All right, well.
All right,
IT in here now.
We have a winner on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line.
Oh, how do I get to open that thing?
Yeah, man. But you can't do it.
Not yet, Bryce.
No, well, I can't open it regardless.
That winner is Brad Woodard. What's up, Brad?
Clip.
Hey, man, doing good. Now, I know you have won in the past on Pirate Radio, and I think you have won in the treasure chest before. Am I right?
Right. I've won, I think, 2 times on the treasure chest in maybe the last 3 or 4 years.
All right, 2-time champion. Wow. About to be a 3-time champ. Brad, what do you do?
I teach at Farmville Central.
All right.
Oh,
go Jags.
Nice. Yep, they're playing at West Bladen tonight.
How's it's kind of a dumb question. I know how the team's looking because they're always good, but how's the team looking?
I think they're pretty good.
State championship material?
Yeah, I think they played in a tournament Saturday and beat Millbrook 72-70, so they're undefeated so far.
What do you teach at Farmville Central, Brad?
I teach science.
Nice.
What?
Chandler, you're interested in science.
I am.
Yeah, my wife and I just talked about what was our favorite high school subject, and science was both
interesting.
Yeah.
How long you been teaching at Farmville Central, Brad?
This is my 25th year.
Nice.
Wow.
Man, awesome.
Dang, you probably taught my daughter. My daughter.
Wait a minute. We got breaking news here.
My father-in-law's daughter, Anna Tyson.
What is this, Alabama?
Yeah.
But yeah, Anna Tyson, my wife, she went to pharmacy.
Yeah, I think I told her. I may not have, but I'm not sure.
Y'all have any parent-teacher conference meetings out there, Bryce?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Speaking of Farmville, Larry Williford's here. What's up, Coach? Good to see you, man. Larry Williford is the most low-key talker ever.
I'm just trying to get ready for this basketball game.
Thank you, Coach.
I don't really have time to talk to you.
That's fine. All right.
And I want to save my voice.
All right. Larry's a good dude, but it is amazing how he can go from screaming on the sideline to if you talk to him out in public.
He's just like,
he is the all-time low talker.
Just talking like this the whole time.
Good fella.
He's
Good
done
fella.
a pretty good job. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever he's doing, keep up the good work.
Keep it up.
He's got the right. What's the word I was looking for?
The right stuff.
I was thinking of a science term. He's got the right mixture, the chemistry, the right.
Cosmic gumbo?
Yes, thank you. That is nowhere close, but I'm going to go with that. All right. Brad, are you ready to find out what you have won?
Sure.
You have anything in particular you're looking for? Have you heard our list of goodies?
Just thankful for the opportunity, certainly, and I'll be happy with anything.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, Bryce, let's open it up.
Can it open now? Can it be opened?
I don't know. We got to. Oh,
there we go.
There it is. So you know the drill. You're going to pick out a number, match that number with the prize, and tell Brad what he has won.
Number 9, Carolina Eagle beer pong table, prize pack, and natural light cooler.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Right on.
All right, Brad. Well, congratulations. We'll get up with you and tell you how you can redeem your prize. But appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for listening, and congratulations, man.
Thank y'all, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brad.
To Brad Woodard, teacher over at Farmville Central High School.
Winning the beer. Well,
Jamie said Chon's favorite science subject is gas. Is that funny?
Not even close.
Yeah. Well, you swing and miss sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, I'm not batting 1,000, Jamie.
No.
Not even close to it.
And I love how he said, hey-oh, like it was good at the end.
Yeah.
Come on, Jamie, be better.
Yeah, got to do better. All right, let's open up the Fleet Feet rundown because I got some Did You Sees. Because Jamie, by the way, earlier in the show said, did you see Mark Gastineau confront Brett Favre for flopping to give Strahan the sack record?
Oh, my God.
So this is crazy. I thought this was a This Is ESPN commercial. I thought it was like a spoof or something. And I'll play it. I don't know if it translates to radio. You might need to see the video with it. But for folks that don't know, Mark Gastineau had the single-season sack record. It was broken by Michael Strahan. And on that final sack, Brett Favre rolled out and basically gave up, kind of slid down. And they say it's almost like a planned play, like a script or something. And even on the call of it, they said nobody's happier. Michael Strahan got this sack record than Brett Favre. Why was that? What is he so happy about?
I always just figured he didn't want to get hit.
Well, anyway. So there's a new 30 for 30, December 13th, the New York Sack Exchange. But video has come out of Gastineau and Brett Favre meeting up. And I thought this was a joke. This is real. Mark Gastineau hates Brett Favre. And Brett goes up to him like, hey, Mark. And I'll play it.
It's very awkward.
We'll see if you can hear it. But Mark Gastineau is not joking around. So here's the audio.
At least I saw you. Right. How you doing? When you fell down for him. I'm going to get my sack back. I'm going to get my sack back, dude. You probably would hurt me. Well, I don't care. You hurt me. You hurt me. You hear me? Yeah, I hear you. You really hurt me. You hurt me, Brett. We got to get back to this, Brett. I'm sorry. Anybody will tell you.
And then Brett walks away. It is one of the more awkward things I've seen. And here's Gastineau yelling about it again.
I didn't know what had happened. The NFL should have stopped that and said, listen, no. That's not a sack.
All right. This whole thing.
Mark Gastineau,
Now, that record's been broken since, right?
Yeah, T.J. Watt. Or
Okay.
T.J. Watt at least tied it.
Wait. There was one in week 7 that T.J. Watt did that needs to be. He wants his sack back. That wasn't a sack.
Dude, I hated that whole thing.
That was very strange.
That was strange. And he was
and you could tell like Brett was like scared for his life.
Yeah, right.
I think more confused.
Yeah.
Confused and scared. He looked scared.
I think he was scared. Am I going to have to put my hands on this old dude?
Talking about?
Who? John?
No, Favre's probably like, what is this guy talking about? It happened like 30 years ago.
Hey, Brett Favre's scared of an old man.
Yeah, let it go, bud.
I don't know.
Well, they're both probably riddled with CTE, so.
Well, Favre does have. I don't know if you've heard the news. Favre has Parkinson's.
But what was he complaining on? Because Favre, is he saying that Favre fell down and it shouldn't have been a sack?
It's almost like he's saying it was scripted or something.
Because even if Favre didn't fall down, for those that haven't seen the play, even if he didn't fall down, he would have got crushed if he did anything else.
I thought in that
Strahan
situation,
was right there.
I thought in that situation, you throw it away or go down. Don't risk injury.
You didn't even have time. The play is there in 2 seconds.
Man, I don't know.
Should we watch the play?
Oh, I wonder if it showed it there, Bryce. Because, I mean, it almost does look like a play from a movie or something. It's like...
In gas.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I mean...
He was right there.
No one's happier than Brett Favre.
Yeah, the announcer.
I don't understand.
He's about to get smoked.
And he's hit and brought down. And no
Brett
one's
Favre
happier than Cam Newton.
Went right to him to, like, go congratulate him.
Oh, yeah.
Strange all around.
Interesting.
Mark Gastineau. I think he just wants to be back in the news or something.
Yeah, I was going to
Do
say,
you think if
I
Brett-
didn't even know who that guy was.
I mean, would you agree that he should be upset, but not like 30 years later, though?
This is recent. It's for a new 30 for 30 coming out. I don't know when this video was. But
I think it's crazy and stupid for him to go up in front of him 30 years later, but I could see it in the time being. Like, at that time, being like, dude, what the hell?
I think him still being bitter is kind of disrespectful towards Michael Strahan. Like, this guy's not good enough to break my record, and you let him break my record.
The guy obviously wasn't good enough, because if you asked half the people today who that guy
record,
was,
so
no
what
one
does
would
it
know.
matter?
I don't know who he is, so.
No one would know who that guy
His
is.
record was going to be broken anyway, so why does it matter?
Exactly.
He had the record.
Records are made to be broken.
I think
Exactly. Amen, dude.
Be more like Barry Sanders. He encourages those guys to break his record. when
Amen,
people get
sister.
close.
I thought about this. Nobody's going to break Holden Ayler's records at ECU.
Probably not.
You never know.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Chandler, did you finally get why I said that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's not going to be a player that's here 5 years like Holden Ayler's ever again.
There might.
I rest my case. Brett, you can.
Your Honor?
Hey, Mike's on a chicken butt.
I rest my case.
Mike's on a chicken
Say
butt.
in a couple years, maybe with conference, we become in a better conference. Then we get
Are you
a
trying
star
to say,
freshman.
Brett,
I don't know.
Do you see quarterbacks from Ohio State and Oklahoma transfer? We're not going to get to the point where nobody wants to leave ECU at quarterback. It's never going to happen.
Maybe Caton Hauser stays here.
You know, it's not
forever.
a bad thing to say, Clip. Good point. I agree.
You can't do that.
But it can happen.
Anything can happen. If you dream it, you can do it.
Mark Gastineau might get his sack back.
He might. Maybe they'll go into the rule book one day and say, look, there's a loophole.
Did you see Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau told Matt Vincenzi that next year we may get a LIV versus PGA Tour Ryder Cup style match?
I've been hearing that I feel like that's been wanting to happen since the two separated.
All right. Did you see that? Well, this happened 5 years ago, so maybe you did. Arkansas men were arrested for taking turns shooting each other while wearing bulletproof vests.
Got some ranch on it.
It's hardcore.
What are they being arrested for?
Having a good time?
Fun.
Guys can't have fun?
Yeah,
cut a rug.
What's next? They're out on drinking and driving
now?
Shoot me in the chest. I got my plates on.
What do you think, Bryce? Should they be arrested?
They're like Happy Gilmore in the batting cage.
It must be a mutual thing. So
Yeah.
Like, it can't be.
Maybe
murder
where they
rants.
shot the gun. Were they out in
maybe they're in the
public?
city limits.
In their
If
average
they were in
backyard.
a private domicile, maybe it's you can do it. I don't know.
I mean, if it's if they're both on agreement, hey, let's shoot each other. Like, I don't think manslaughter can be a thing. Murder definitely is out of the question because they're agreeing. But then is that premeditated? Because there's, they're like, oh, let's put our, our vest on.
Did they plan it for a week? Hey, next Wednesday we're
gonna
doing
march
our
down to
shooting.
Jimmy's.
That's called premeditation,
right?
Or was it spur of the moment? Hey, I'm drunk. You're drunk. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Maybe they just got some new bulletproof vests.
See whose
Let's test
armor
them out.
works better.
Yeah.
All right, Wednesday, we're shooting each other. Here we go.
Goodness.
There's the
They
men.
look
right?
like they do it.
They're like prime candidates for.
What's great is they're still alive.
Golly.
The vest must have worked.
Those two guys look like two guys that like to have fun and have a good old
Honky
time.
check.
Yeah.
Now that is racist. How do you know they're white?
You said Arkansas and had me there.
Red, honky, honky.
All right, there's my Did You Sees.
I like it.
Y'all see anything? Hey, see something, say something. Nothing? All right. Well, tell you what, let's take another break. We'll come back and we'll go.
I see something.
What you got there, Brett?
John, this one's mainly for you. Did you know the Panthers are currently favorites in Week 15's game?
Yes, and did you see it's the first time that the Panthers are opening up as a favorite in a football game since December of 2022.
That is crazy.
Goodness gracious.
They're on the come up.
They're
going to be good.
Did you see?
Chandler, I had so much fun telling that to Brian Meador and Brian Bailey yesterday. And see
how they take that.
Brian Meador immediately went head in hands. Like, oh my God, have we really fallen this far?
Did you see? We haven't even talked about the stupidity last night. I mean, we could talk about it on the other side.
Seriously, y'all got to shut up.
Go on.
I mean, I thought we were going to talk about it on the other side of the break. I thought we were taking a break. But anyway, just the stupidity. This is the summary of the Cowboys.
All right. I think I have a new least favorite rule in football other than the touchback. I get it's a rule, but like, why, if you block a punt, why can you not touch the ball? Like, if the punt gets blocked, that should be it.
You can touch the ball.
It just has to.
But you better not fumble it.
But no, even if you touch it,
It's got to cross the line of scrimmage, correct?
Yeah.
I'm thinking field goal. There's some.
Both of them. I just don't understand.
Why can't it be a free ball?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no.
No.
I'm saying the other team should get the ball. Even if your guy, like, touches it with a finger. Why is that all of a sudden become anybody's ball at that point?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I don't like that rule.
Because it considered a fumble?
It's considered a return.
Somebody help me out here.
Wait,
do you think it's a good rule?
I think it's fine. I think the Cowboys.
I don't think it makes sense.
I'm trying to talk about how stupid the Cowboys are right now.
Yeah,
and they are stupid for that.
Yeah.
In football, when a punt is blocked, what do you hear?
Ball.
Poison.
Peter.
Poison. Whatever. Get away from
Peter
it.
Piper.
Fire.
Fire.
No, I get it. You're right.
Fire's blocked. Field goal. Yeah. The thing.
Damn, I can't. But anyway,
I don't understand the rule.
Yeah.
I think it should all stay the same. Stop changing football. No guardian caps. Touchdown.
And I hate the kickoff rule.
Touchback's fine.
No guardian caps?
Yeah, dude.
I like how you threw that in.
What about
maybe be a man?
Sport?
Big brain injury guy over here.
Baseball's golden at-bat rule.
Oh, my God. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
What'd you say?
So Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball, thought of this idea. It's the golden at-bat rule. It's one at-bat per game. You can just choose whoever you want to throw up at the plate. So it could be like bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, right? Big scenario. You have your seventh hitter up and go, yeah, no, Bryce Harper, come to the plate.
You could say Juan Soto for your Mets this
Could
time.
say Juan Soto.
Shohei Ohtani strikes out, and here comes Shohei Ohtani back to the plate.
Exactly.
In 2021, someone brought it up to Manfred, and he said that's the stupidest idea. I would never even consider it. And now he's bringing it up to owners 4 years later.
There's no way that's going to happen.
No way.
All right.
No way.
Hey, we got Brett to say there's no way on something.
That is a no way scenario.
Wow.
All right. We'll take a break. I wish I could verbalize more what I don't like about those special teams rules.
I don't like the kickoff rule. I mean, the new kickoff is
Yeah, I don't like that
ridiculous.
either.
That is absolutely.
But Jared said don't change anything, so I guess he likes that kickoff rule.
I got it. Did Jared cut his hair?
Oh, he did.
Daggum. A week later, brand new man.
Oh, you know why? Y'all are teammates now. Jarrett's no longer an intern. He is
That's
a
right.
Pirate Radio employee.
Yeah. I remember that last week.
Damn, did I hit you with
You
another?
did. You did. You did. It's
Oh, I found out last Monday night. Yep, okay.
So I shouldn't have said it. I should have went along with it and said, dang.
Has anybody asked you about Blake Harrell being the head coach at EC?
You know he got the job, right?
What do you tell me? What you want me to know what I think of it?
Yeah. What you think of it? What you think?
Well, we've covered that twice.
Twice. Pirate Radio Outdoors after this.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Dank Burrito is now open in Greenville. Dank is your ticket to adventure in a tortilla. We combine bold flavors to make new kinds of burritos, tacos, and bowls like honey truffle buffalo chicken or teriyaki shrimp. Once you go Dank, you'll never want the same boring burrito again. Dank Burrito is also the official burrito of the ECU Pirates, which we all know and love here in G Vegas. We're open now at 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Come join the Dank Burrito Mafia. Hope to see y'all soon.
This is Dr. Hote from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
Now through Christmas at University PC Care, just in time for the holidays, PC Care Plans and Mack Care Plans are buy one, get one. So buy one for yourself and get one to give away. It covers both PCs and Macs and includes maintenance, unlimited remote support, and managed antivirus, keeping your personal computer safe and running smoothly. Get yours today by stopping by University PC Care in Greenville or New Bern and ask for the buy one, get one care plan special. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of.
Are you dare to walk the plank, matey?
Stop it, you're killing me.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. We'll take you to the edge. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
What a read.
Bryce just asked, do you think Carolina will hire Belichick? Apparently, Belichick has written a manifesto.
A 400-page biblical...
Not the only one this week.
...plan.
It's also in Belichick's thing that his son must become the next head coach when he retires.
There's the rub. There's the catch.
At Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
is strong-arming the Tar Heels.
The next head coach.
Wow.
If
So that
Belichick
makes
takes
your
the
question a lot more interesting, Bryce. Would Carolina, do they negotiate with hostages? Will they agree to his terms?
Right.
And how long will Bill Belichick coach?
They're calling him La Belichick. He's trying to pull LeBron and get his son on the staff, which his son right now, defensive coordinator at Washington, coached with Bill at New England.
A little different.
Yeah.
Steve Belichick can actually do a job.
Steve Belichick had some funny moments on the sideline. The
He's
camera
a
would catch him.
funny-looking guy.
John's doing it. He would just be doing some weird motions with his face.
Bryce, I'm interested to see where we are on that story when we reconvene next Tuesday.
Yep.
But right now, we need to go outdoors. Pirate Radio Outdoors, brought to you by Stroud's Marine, Sean.
Yes, sir. Let me pull that up right quick.
Okay, I forgot. I forgot you get a lot of emails now, so
That's true.
you're probably inundated with
Absolutely.
a lot of new clients, perhaps.
Yeah, got a lot of new clients here. Let's see.
A lot of lunch dates, I would assume. You're doing a lot.
I had one today with our good friend Aaron Williams from New Blue.
A lot of lunches, I bet.
Hey, guess what, Bryce?
What's that?
Stroud's Marine, they are stocked up with over 20,000 premium parts. They got everything you need for propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, they will buy your old ones. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts. So if your boat is messed up and you're like, man, I miss the water.
Yep.
Their mission is to get you back out there
as quick as possible and as affordable as possible.
I went and saw Caleb Stroud today.
Did you?
I did. I stopped by, gave him a little Christmas gift, thanked them for his partnership with Pirate Radio.
Nice.
And he informed me that he will be in attendance in Annapolis. Him and his family will be there. So, yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Yep.
Bryce, you been outside this week?
I've been outside, and then I've been outside. You know what I'm saying? So there's outside, and then there's outside. As in, you ain't on the you ain't on the pavement. You in the dirt. You in the woods.
Yeah.
And that's where I've been. I've been in the woods and been deer hunting. I shot one last week. Slipped in the woods again. I had some opportunities at some does, but just kind of waiting on a buck or waiting on the right size doe. Because I want to shoot a mature one. Just for the whole ecosystem purposes, let the youngins grow. And I got a little soft target, so I was like, ooh, there's a good doe. But sure enough, trailing behind was two. They weren't fawns, but you could tell like they were the yearling does, just still learning from the mama. And I'm just like, I just can't do it. So I passed up on theirs, but I've been in the woods and I've seen deer, so I'm thankful for that. As the season gets closer to the end, which is like, 3-ish week, a hair shy of less than 3 weeks. I plan on, by then the yearlings are grown and they've learned enough.
Think you can get you one more?
At least I would love to get a buck. I've yet to get a buck. See really a shooter or a decent buck yet, but they're just playing smart. So I'm happy with the deer, a doe, or a buck. So we will see. So I'm gonna continue to get out there, and then obviously trout season here it's obviously year round, but it's getting hot and heavy, with the cooler water and stuff. The gators, and they're starting to bite. Gator trout are like big trout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's slang term.
I know you. I'm a novice, so some of the things. A lot of the times, especially when you get talking about the fishing, I will Google the type of fish you were saying, so I can get a visual aspect of it.
Yeah.
All right. Where you do your trout fishing at?
I'm normally in the southern part of the Pamlico River. I'll say that.
All right. You don't want to give away your exact spot.
Not my exact spot. Heck no.
Stay out of his spot.
The southern part of the Pamlico or Bay River.
All right. And you need something for that boat, you know where to go. Stroud's Marine.
Dang right. Don't waste your time going anywhere else.
There you go. Bryce Williams, Pirate Radio Outdoors. We'll take a timeout, come back, get ready to wrap up this Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live right after this.
PestTech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. PestTech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the PestTech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. PestTech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Wow, a tie that lights up and sings. Cool.
Need a little help with Christmas this year? Pirate Radio has your chance to win big. The annual Holiday Treasure Chest returns, and it's bigger and better than ever. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m., and you could win this.
A $100 gift card to K-Ross Salt Therapy, a Mick Ultra golf bag from Carolina Eagle, or a $100 gift card to Russell's of Washington.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shaq-a-Roni. We created Shaq-a-Roni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shaq-a-Roni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
I'm Sam Jones, and as a fourth-generation barbecue man, family is everything. Let our Take and Bake meal be a part of your family's holiday family tradition this year, with whole smoked turkey breast, mac and cheese, baked beans, green bean casserole, muffins, barbecue sauce, and of course, pecan pie. Go to samjonesbarbecue.com to reserve yours today. Great barbecue and family always makes for long-lasting family traditions.
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. A look at the stock market today. The Dow Jones was down 154 points at 44,247. The S&P 500 was down 17 points, closing at 6,034. And the NASDAQ was down 49 points at 19,687. That's a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Please. I tell you what, Clip. Do you think Sean's been locked in today?
I think he is what he is. He is a suit now. He doesn't care about this.
Focus in. Lock in, Sean.
He's thinking about his next sale. It's all about money to this guy.
Can you be present where your feet are? Be where your feet
My
are.
feet are all over the place right now.
Clearly. Oh, yeah,
one's
they are.
on the little rack here. One's on
just
the
like your brain. Your mind is everywhere. Everywhere but here.
Bryce enjoyed it.
As did I.
Chandler, thank you for hanging out with us commoners today, man.
Go find something elsewhere.
Y'all have a good evening.
Go make a sale.
What you got planned tonight?
I don't know. Probably just go home, relax. I need to do some laundry. I need to go get toothpaste. I ain't got no toothpaste at home.
No dinner? You ain't gonna no eatings in that?
There'll be something at the house to scramble up.
No buck?
Maybe. Maybe for a couple burrs.
Yeah.
All right. Your night just got a little more busy. Bryce, thanks for joining us. Brett, good job today, man. Enjoyed having you here.
Where'd you go, Brett?
J-Bone, fantastic work. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with you coming up Wednesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll open up the treasure chest once again. You know what? Maybe a threefer. Let's do a threefer on Wednesday.
Let's do it. I like it.
3 prizes will be given away.
Dang.
We'll talk to you then. For the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
212-4227. I just told you we had some big news that came on down the pipe. By the way, you can find me online at JR Sport Brief. Apparently, the New York Yankees not want to give Juan Soto a 15-year, $765 million contract. The Yankees have apparently added a pitcher, former Atlanta Brave. I'm very familiar with this man here in Georgia, Max Fried.